All right, well, collectors, here we are again now. Video number 116. Is that right, Ob?
That's right.
116. Is that it? You sure?
No.
You think, Johnny?
I don't think we're very sure of anything at this point.
I don't know. Johnny's with me again.
Welcome.
What we did in the last video, which we made yesterday, was show you the things that that we bought at the SOS show. And
The SS
I think if you saw that video, you will agree there was some pretty cool stuff, wasn't there, Johnny?
Fantastic.
Yeah. And I also want to say too that Johnny and I were both really amazed and impressed with the amount of people that came over to the tables that had said they'd never been to a show before.
Absolutely. Yeah,
and
it was exciting.
they've watched the videos and over the last year or so, and they came to the show, and a lot of them said they wouldn't buy anything unless it was from us, right?
That is true.
I mean, that's got to make you feel good. I mean, that's not what you need to do, but it's very flattering. There's plenty of very good dealers there at the show, and when you're at a show and you see something that's nice, and if I'm there and you're not sure, bring it over and I'll be glad to look at it for you. But anyhow,
It was nice to see so many new people coming in.
it was really satisfying. As we like to do every episode where we can too. This is John and Charlene McCann, and they were at the show, and we had a picture taken with them, and they're a lot of fun, and you can see John's a guy that's enjoying himself, and Charlene also, and it's always great to take these pictures with people, and boy, we took a lot of them too.
Yes, you did.
There were really a lot. And then John also sent in a picture of his collection, which is quite impressive. He says he's just getting started, but it looks like a hell of a start to me.
Off to a roaring start.
Yeah, a roaring start is right. Got some nice things there. He doesn't have any real rare things yet, but I'm sure he'll get there. Well, there's an SS dagger there, so he's moving along pretty good. So, John, we thank you for that, and hope you're enjoying the hobby. I know you are. And since Charlene is nice enough to come to the show with you, and she witnesses how much money you're spending, so you can't hide it. So that's a really good combination. At least as long as it can be.
Yes, indeed. It's a good sign.
Yeah, so that's that. And then, Johnny, do we get a fill up here?
Yeah, all taken care of.
Wow, isn't that something?
Service.
We're all set to go. Well, here's to you guys. As I usually say on these Sunday morning videos, it's a little early, but in 5 minutes it'll be 12 o'clock, and then we're legit. So close enough. So here's to you guys. Wow, Johnny, you piled that one up pretty good, didn't you? Ooh.
Getting Sunday started, huh?
I should say, wow, that's a real winner
right.
there. Boy, I'll be slurring halfway through instead of 3/4 of the way through, but that's okay.
We'll go slow.
Yeah, we'll be all right. But got a light up at the Nobly, and I got a nice ashtray here from a real nice man at the show that he said that's a cigar ashtray, and that's what you ought to have. And it looks like it comes from a German bank or something, but it's. Notice the holders are wide enough for a good sized cigar, so I like that. Thank you, sir.
I guess he opened a savings account, got a free ashtray.
Yeah, he's probably the president of that bank. That's what he's up to. Yeah. Or he probably snitched that when the bank wasn't looking, and so
denied him his loan, so he's like, give me an ashtray.
Next thing you know, the bank will see this ashtray on my video and think I stole it. They'll call my loan or whatever. Yeah. Well, there was Just a couple things that we forgot to show you that we picked up at the SOS, so we'll do them first if you don't mind. And
I can't believe that's possible, but go ahead.
Somehow we missed it.
yeah, I don't know how it happened, but we did. And what do we got here, Johnny?
Well, very nice.
Yeah, here
Very
we
nice
go.
digging.
Yeah, this collector's is of course, an SS officer degen. But what's neat about it? It's a dock cow piece, and for those of you that don't know the dock cow type structure, they made the hilt fittings and the scabbard fittings out of stainless steel, which was kind of a new process in those days. And the idea with stainless is it doesn't rust like a steel base would, and the runes button is also stainless. So you, of course, on a dock cow piece, you want to see stainless fittings, and also with them, this ferrule up here is actually a separate piece from the hilt.
Oh, really?
It's so on a regular police or SS sword, that ferrule's built into the hilt, so that's one of the differences. Another difference with them too, they did not normally put a blackened background in the oak leaves and also in the wotan knot of the scabbard. But one of the most important things about these swords, the scabbard is thinner than a standard SS or police scabbard. And that's very, very important, because sometimes you'll see these degen in a regular police or whatever, and that's not what you
Any
want.
particular maker on these?
Well, most of the dock cow pieces you're going to find with no producer. But every once in a while we see one like this one, which is worth looking at. Boy, it comes out of the scabbard nice and tight too. That's good.
It's good to see.
Yeah. And you'll see here, if Bob can get that without me stabbing him, it has a stylized PMD roast fry. PMD, of course, is the initials of the famed Paul Mueller, the great Damas smith. And when he first came to Dachau to set up his forge, he did put his monogram on the blades like that. But then after a while, as things got going, the war and all, they stopped doing that, and most of the Dachau blades you'll find are with no producer. But that makes this a little neater, little more desirable. And
isn't there also something specific about the lower shape?
About the what?
The lower fitting on the scabbard?
Only that it's it doesn't have screws.
Doesn't have
in
screws,
it.
right?
It's
It's
pressed into place.
Yeah, you won't see that on
Yeah.
ones, right?
Yeah, sometimes you do on SS Officer Degen, there's no screws in the bottom shape, but that was just a process where they would heat the lower fitting and then put it onto the scabbard, and then it shrunk and stayed in place. It's a pretty clever thing. And it's still there, so it must have worked.
Indeed.
Yeah, so there we go. That's that piece.
Have you seen them missing before?
No, not that I recall.
Okay.
I'm just so thankful to see the right scabbard with one of them,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's really a key thing. So that's for anybody looking for an investment quality cocktail piece. That's there. That's
No
it.
Kulturzeichen marks on those either?
No, they were never stamped with SS marks. That's something, if you see that Kulturzeichen mark on those, somebody's been playing around with a tool they got or something. Oh, and this too, I wanted to show you guys this. You guys know that I love hunting cutlasses, and look at this beauty that I found at the show. It's just fantastic. With a boar's head, all in silver, hand worked, and the choice boss pieces on the stag, and the clamshell I don't know whether Ob can get it. I'll just flip it up here a little bit. The clamshell has the, yeah, this fitting is loose here. It doesn't have a staple in it. It was apparently when the leather was new, it would have held it in place. I mean, I could put some glue on it, but it doesn't matter to me. I know what it's supposed to be. But we're hoping we can trace this coat of arms and find out who originally owned this beautiful piece. It looks to me like it's from maybe about 1890, something like that. And
Let me see the pommel again.
yeah,
The head. Yeah.
the head's cool.
Yeah.
You know, obviously this guy, he liked to hunt boar. A very dangerous process too, unless you know what you're doing.
Okay.
And then we'll show you the blade of it. It's really beautiful with in mint condition, with really cool hunting scenes. It does have an old WK&C. I think it's a king and knight mark, so it goes back to 1900, something like that, 1890s.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and then you got that blade up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's the spine is nicely done. Yeah. And then on the other side, more hunting scenes, not the usual that you see. They're all somewhat different. But a really remarkable piece, and
Mint.
mint, and that baby's going up into the collecting room of TTW.
Why don't you put in the second floor on that collecting room?
Yeah.
Just to fit it all in.
All right, Johnny.
That's it.
So with that, guys, we'll start our unboxing, huh, Johnny?
I think we can.
I don't think any reason why we can't. We got any Bob Burns
You don't
cutters?
have
There
a
we go.
Bob Burns cutter.
No
That's
Bob
it.
Burns cutter. We can't do anything.
Get
Yeah.
any mention yesterday?
Is that thing sharp?
Seems to be.
Seems to be all right. Yeah.
Did you say Bob Burns butter?
Bob Burns cutter.
Is he expanding now?
Yeah. Yeah. Slurring already. Let's see where this baby's coming from here. This is from Nebraska City, Nebraska. That's kind of a new place for us. I don't remember anybody from there.
Yeah.
And let's see what we got here. Looks like a not too difficult to open package, and you know, I'm just thinking
So this is the stuff that came in while we were away.
while we were away, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't lose that box, Johnny. Yeah, I guess I'm sort of jumping the gun here, but you can cut that off. This is I'm pretty sure this was something to repair. But let's see what it is anyhow. All right, then take that out of there if you would, Johnny. And see what it Well, as long as we're going to repair something,
Might as well look at it.
may as well. Wow. Gee whiz, looks like a chained SS dagger, does it not?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. That's really okay. It's a
What's the problem with it?
well, I don't know. Let's see it. So far, it's looking okay. It's a early piece where somebody has cleaned the fittings, but still they are what they are.
Yeah.
And
No screws missing or no
No,
damage to the grip. I don't get it.
well, we'll see here. Grip looks fine. Let's see what the oh, nice blade too. Nothing wrong there. Yeah, an unmarked one. Yeah, so with the exception that it looks like the fittings may have been cleaned, or it's possible they were chrome plated too. I don't
You
know.
think?
I don't know. I hope they were cleaned. But I think I better open his letters and see what it is that he wants done.
It's not a letter opener.
Well, it can be. Can be. Not going to hurt it. Let's see. I'm curious what his problem is. Oh, there's a check and everything. Oh, okay. He wants a C of A. That's what it is. Well, that's fine because the dagger's a good dagger. How about that? Well, guys, you get to see a chained SS. You can't own it, but still.
Admire it.
Yep. So that gets in the box it was in, so we know who it was, Johnny.
More stuff to do, Pop.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's to write up a C of A, you have to start from scratch and take pictures, and it's kind of a lot of work. So there is a charge for that kind of stuff when the piece is not purchased from me. Oh, what we got here? Where's this baby coming from?
Yeah,
Athens,
Georgia.
Athens, Georgia. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, bad news in Athens, Georgia recently.
Yeah, isn't that some of the area there? Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I've heard that on the news, I think.
Goodness.
Yeah. Oh, a Louis Vuitton box. That's
Yeah.
nice. I wonder what this could be. Might be a medal or something, huh? Insignia.
We shall see. Ooh.
Oh,
No.
oh. We don't want to show them. That's not something we.
Yep.
No.
Deal.
I'm doing a project for a Holocaust museum in Florida, and I've been trying to assemble things where I can for the museum, and that's what that is. But I don't want to put that on the video because we don't think that's a good side of the hobby, to say the least.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a sword here, huh? Where's this coming from, Johnny?
Where are we here? South Carolina, Simpsonville.
It's okay.
Packing list.
Oh, must be a lot of stuff then, huh?
Nice already.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Looks like a Luftwaffe sword, huh? Appears to be.
Indeed.
Let's see what that baby looks like, Johnny. Coming from Athens, Georgia. That's it, okay. Oh, from here it looks like it has a nice hilt on it.
Aluminum.
Yeah, aluminum, yeah. Or as my friends the Brits say, aluminium.
Yeah.
How did that, how could there be two entirely
squeeze.
different pronunciations? Because that's a relatively new word, so aluminium, that's almost as good as, it's not a Z, it's a Z.
Yeah, yes. Yes.
Funny how that stuff is. Yep. No offense to you British guys watching, we appreciate you.
When I used to do heating and air conditioning, they used to call it acetylene.
Yeah.
The gas you use, the braise, of course it's way
Yeah.
wrong.
Well, little bit of hits
Age
there
to
on
it,
the, but overall,
Still got the hanger.
nice hanger, and yeah, this is not a bad piece at all. Wow, looks like a full mint blade, Ob.
Yeah,
Well,
tell
it
me
does.
about it.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Yeah.
a real close up of it.
And a nice acorn.
Is it an acorn?
Yeah.
Yeah, those acorns are popular.
Yeah. Well, I think this is a nice sword.
Beautiful sword.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with them.
No, nothing at all wrong with it. You like that one, Ob?
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're off to a good start there. It's
Yeah, that's a great piece.
yeah, you can never have enough Luftwaffe swords. I'm glad they made a lot of them because it's nice that just about everybody can get one that
Yeah,
wants
they're
one,
still
you know.
acquirable,
Yeah. And as I always say, they got that great medieval design
They
to
do.
them and all. And you know, who doesn't like first model Luftwaffe daggers and swords? Are just great.
They grow great together.
And the
Put 'em in the
aluminum ones
collection.
are really nice because aluminum holds up so
Yeah.
well. It still looks brand new, and most of them, the gilt still stayed on them, so they're really, really good looking.
Say the same thing about the older ones, though. The dirtier, the better
Yeah,
the
I know,
fit
right?
is, you know.
Well, I'll
We love them all.
too. Yeah. Oh, I love that because never ever cleaned it and it's filthy. Oh, it's great, you know. No, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I don't know, but you're right.
Yeah,
the aluminum ones are cool.
They're
'cause
really
Where are we
actually-
coming from here?
They're really just two
They're
actual
coming
different
from-
pieces, but...
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
What does it say
What is
there?
this? Cortland?
Cortland, NE. What's that, Nebraska?
Nebraska,
NE?
yeah. Nebraska's hot today.
Looks like another sword, Johnny.
Doesn't it?
We're getting coated with swords here.
How do you say that again? Aluminium? How's that go?
What's this?
How do you say the
Aluminium.
Brits say that again?
Oh, aluminium. Is that
Aluminium.
right, Johnny?
So aluminium.
Aluminium. Yep. I need another.
I think that
drink.
guy owes me money.
Yeah, that guy Al. Aluminium.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, that's good.
Johnny, he doesn't need a barbarous cutter. He just needs to rip
Yeah.
it.
It's-
Let's see. Oh, hello. Wow. Looks like SS Degen Day, John.
This is
Yeah, look at this.
well done.
Yeah, now here's another Dachau piece.
Really? Oh.
And this has got one of the problems I was talking about. The
that upper
fitting is too large. They've got the
Yeah.
right scabbard, but the upper fitting is too large.
Let's show it compared.
You can see how that's a little wider than this, and
Take this out a little bit, John. Yeah.
they.
No, pull the take it out. Yeah.
But the good part is that it absolutely, this was done in Dachau because it's got the headless side screws on it. And it's possible that this may have been one of the ones that was assembled by GIs. It's possible.
Oh, okay.
But it seems strange that they have the right width scabbard, but yet the wrong
Upper fitting.
end on
It's
it.
in
Yeah.
the scabbard backwards too, of course.
In the scabbard backwards, of course.
But if
yeah.
you compare these throats,
Yeah, the throats
they
are
are
very different.
totally different.
Yeah, yeah. Again, this is absolutely the earliest of the Paul Mueller time. This one could possibly be. We know that the GIs that liberated Dachau, they found these swords in all pieces all over, and I have a letter where the GI talks about the
Oh, really?
guys putting them together, but we never really know which ones were put together, which ones were done by. So,
But nothing wrong with it, right?
It has screws.
not really anything wrong with it. It is what it is, but it's got screws in that one
It does,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, it
that's
does.
just
It's got
a-
screws in that one too. So, if you look at the two together, though, the runes button, well, this one is bigger. See that? It's slightly bigger.
The
Has a
border's
different
bolder.
look to it. This is the stainless steel. This is maybe not.
The quill ones are a little different too.
It's a different. Look at this piece.
Yeah, this is like
yeah. See this? Yeah,
this is
a good
early and
point.
this is late.
Look at this, guys. There's a step up here at the bottom of the hilt of this one that is not here. See, this is a good opportunity to really study these
They're all
things.
correct, right, Pop?
It looks to be to me, one thing I see too, this blade is nickel plated, more so than this has more of a matte finish to it. But I think this is still a good sword. It's just the time difference of when they were produced. Yeah, isn't that interesting, guys? The things you see, and all part of the hobby, though. And these are the things that'll get you thinking and maybe scratching your head.
Yeah.
And let me call Whitman, or let me see what's going on here. Is there any booze left, Johnny? What the hell's this? What happened to the bartender?
All right.
I thought you had a union card.
Oh no.
Boy. Well, I guess I'm kind of being a little pushy. Can't have Johnny doing everything. He no sooner puts his sword away and I'm yelling about the liquor. Not fair. Not fair, Johnny. I'm
Both
sorry.
are important. No, not a bit.
As long as we're at the plate.
Well, right.
Like I've run out too.
Evaporated.
Yeah, it evaporated. It's it must be the heat down in the cellar did that, I guess. You know,
Very humid down there.
or the heat from all this bull flying around here. That might have.
The hot air.
A lot of hot air, yeah, that's what it is.
Just well, we try, guys. We're just remember we're taking this all as it comes. We don't know what the hell's in here, right?
This is true.
Good. That was interesting. That that extra
Step up.
pop-up on the
Is that what you're
bottom of
thinking
the
of?
hill.
Yeah.
I have seen that before, but you know what? It's been so long I had forgotten about
Really?
it. But now I remember after you reminded me of that.
That's probably something in your book, isn't it?
It may be in there even. I don't know. I'll have to look. May very well be in there.
Okay. On to the next.
So what's coming up next?
That's a good question.
Where are we coming from now? What is that?
Oh, here we are. Texas.
Oh, Bullard,
Bullard, Texas.
Bullard, Texas. Looks like something a little long, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Or it was the only box he could find.
It's got dagger-like proportions.
Yeah, right. So we'll see. Remember, guys, all these utterances we make here, you got to read the sign. Sorry, we're drinking. Anything can
Good bag.
happen. Hey, that is a good. Oh, I like that bag. Yeah. Boy, that's got potential. Or it's a return. Let's see what we got here.
Ooh.
Wow, boy,
That has potential.
that has good potential. Look at the anodizing and wow, look at that grip. You like that piece, Johnny?
What a beauty.
Yeah, you like that, Ub?
The fit on that.
Yeah,
It's in backwards, isn't it?
of course. They always are. Everybody puts their dagger in
Is
the
that the
scabbard
thing now?
backwards.
You know, it should be a 50-50 chance,
Yeah.
but it's really not.
Well, it must be they watch these videos all the time and they think that's the proper way, because 90% of these guys send them in backwards.
Oh, they're all left-handed like you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's it.
See what the other side looks like.
It's
Yeah,
a
I
nice
gotta-
scabbard, though. I mean,
Yeah, the scabbard is beautiful. WM, it's a nice day. It looks like somebody's been rubbing a little bit on the guards, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. And let's see what the blade looks like. It's pretty good. Not really fully mint. The same guy that was rubbing on the fittings rubbed the blade, I think.
A little bit.
You're just getting used to seeing this all mint all
Yeah,
the time.
yeah,
It's
it's
okay.
yeah.
There's nothing wrong. It's a nice
Oh,
blade.
it's an Ernst Witt piece. You don't see many essays
No,
on
that's
Ernst
it.
Witt.
No, not
And
on essays.
it's a little rubbed on the, but the scabbard sure makes up for
Yeah.
a lot, though, doesn't it? Wow, boy, it's rare to see a
Yeah,
nice
it
scabbard like that.
Looks
Ooh.
like a copper penny.
You can see where Witt must have applied the anodizing with a brush. You can just vaguely see the brush marks in the, and I've seen that many times before too. So they must have had all different processes that they did, each manufacturer or whoever made scabbards, but you can definitely see that
Pattern, yeah.
pattern of a
It's
brush
almost like a
there.
grain behind it, yeah.
But
That's
it's
nice.
that was original. I've seen it many times before, so
Oh, that's a good rare dagger.
Yeah, that is.
yeah. Make sure the letter goes with that, and we'll
it.
find out what this guy wants to do with this piece. Thank you, sir, for sending that in. Nice, nice scabbard.
Alright, Roanoke, Virginia. I love the stamps on this when it came in. Do you see this?
Yeah.
And it's on
This
every
is
side.
this is when you send something certified mail. They must be German guys in the U.S. Post Office that did all
Well,
that.
that's cute, but
The
it's on all sides.
the process was they were supposed to stamp every seam.
Yeah.
That's how you know that no one within the postal system opened it up
I
during
see.
shipment. You know.
I see.
What's that,
I
Bob
know.
Burns?
Burns cutter's gonna get you careful.
Almost got my mustache
One of
trimmed
these
there. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Bob needs a light.
Wait, let me put this.
I knew there wasn't enough smoke around here. There we go. Well, we got a number of things, Johnny.
We do have a number
Yeah.
of things here.
Don't spill your drink, Bob. Be careful.
It's a risk.
Yeah. What could this be?
Another gift for Abby here.
Yeah, it looks like it might be.
Wow.
Oh. Well, how about that? Wow. This is quite cool, collectors. I don't think the insert is correct,
Period, yeah.
but I've never seen that before. Reich Chancellory.
Oh, you're kidding. Wow.
Look at that. I've never seen that. Have
Arcade
you ever seen
coaster?
it?
No. No, I've seen
Bob,
the
you got to
the,
get that. Instead of the normal AH,
Yeah.
that is really, really rare. I've never seen it. That is really a rare piece. Wow. And you would certainly think the Chancellory had drink
Would have,
coasters.
yeah.
I guess the Russians got most of them. They're probably all in Moscow someplace.
It's a piece of carpet.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
put a piece of carpet in there.
To
Yeah.
replace the.
Yeah. The
Usually it's a
original.
red felt on the AH ones,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
It's not even. It's like it's like a
sort
spongy
of,
type
yeah,
of
spongy
thing.
material, but let's see if it's also well-known marked at all.
Yep, right here.
Boy, you got eyes, Ob. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ob, you're right. There it is. Yeah, that's 100% original. Identical to the ones that were at the Berghoff,
Mm-hmm.
except for the RK Eagle. Did you get a good shot of that eagle, Ob? That's really important. I've
Yeah.
never seen it, and I'll bet you guys have never seen it either.
Something tells me this is going upstairs if it's available.
Well, I don't know. We see. I do have an RK setup there. That,
Do you have a drink coaster? A piece of carpet?
no, I don't have a drink coaster. Be nice to find a piece of felt that looked
Yeah.
a little more natural to it. But,
No,
that
I've never,
shouldn't be-
I've never seen that before ever. That's cool.
If any of you guys have ever seen that, I'd be interested in hearing about it.
Yeah, I'd like to see a
'cause,
second one.
That is, I think, ultra rare.
You mean the
I like that.
the swatch of carpet or the
Yeah,
the
the
coaster?
swatch of carpet is very rare right there. In fact, it looks like our floor here.
Yeah,
Rob,
it's pretty close.
Just pretty close.
Nothing looks like our floor. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think our floor used to be another color, but somehow. Wow, that's
Yeah, that's a great piece. That's
yeah.
fantastic.
You know, you got probably you guys just say that's so
Well,
much.
yeah.
But if you collect this kind of stuff,
I got 8 of
I
them.
catch it.
I got 8 of them. I put my coffee on them in the morning.
Impressive.
I'm getting a lot of bags today, Dad.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank that nice man at the SOS who left me a gift of a nice folded plastic bag. It's very kind.
That was really thoughtful, wasn't it? And expensive, too. Oh, uh-oh.
It was funny, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, look at this. I know what this is. You know what that is, Johnny?
I know what that is.
Not entirely. Is that a wedding?
That's what it is.
Nice.
During an SS official wedding, they would present the couple with this wooden box, and inside was what else? A Mein Kampf.
Yeah.
Let's see what the...
Let me just take a look at the box for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it's got an SS runic asterisk like there, and the swaz and the runes in the middle. These are, I mean, you see them every once in a while, but they're not a common thing, and very, very desirable for an SS collection. I like the way there's oak leaves on it too, and I like the way they have a pebbled effect around the center, and then put smooth runes on it.
Vaulted runes.
Shall we open it up and see what it looks like inside? What the hell?
Oh wow.
Oh wow, it's got the book in it too.
It's the ultimate unboxing, you know?
That's right.
How about that? It's got the Mein Kampf in it too. Look at that, collectors. Isn't that cool?
With the protector.
With the protector.
Yeah, the cover's still on it. It's a little tattered.
Careful, be
But
careful.
yeah.
I'll just see if it's
See if it's
dedicated.
dedicated.
Yeah, see if it's a wedding presentation. That would even make it nicer, wouldn't it, if it was?
And signed by Himmler, it would even be better.
Let's see, I want to do this right. Wow.
Oh,
I think that's what all this is.
Yeah.
Signed by the Amts Burgermeister. Is that like an assistant or something?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's his name.
Wow.
And in Munich, and I guess their marriage was on September 26, 1938. I don't know if that was a good year or not. I wasn't born for another 5 years. But and of course, like all the Mein Kampfs, you can see this was read to death.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't even look like anybody opened it. Got the nice onion skin and all, and yeah, this book is in very, very nice condition. So I think that we can conclude that the book probably came with the
That's a safe
with the
assumption.
box. What do you think, Johnny?
I think so.
If I can get this in here without busting anything.
I remember we've had these in the past, but man, that was a long time ago. That's
Yeah, it's
not a Mein Kampf, but the SS case. That's,
just the box.
Yeah.
This is the first one I've seen where the book is still in it too. So that makes it. I mean, it's not in mint condition.
But that's a piece of history there. That's how
the,
they did it.
The box. I mean, this may be just shrinkage. I don't know, but it's still it is what it is, and
Can you hold the lid down and just look on the back, see if there's anything there?
yeah, Johnny, you can show Bob that he's.
No, just it. No, that's it. Okay.
Remember, guys, you know, with and gals too. I keep leaving out the girls. I know there's a lot of girls that collect, and there's an awful lot of nice wives that sit there and have to put up with these videos with old Whitman babbling on and on. So I want you to know that I appreciate you girls that watch too. It's very, very nice of you.
You watching that funny old man again?
Yeah, that funny old man. Yeah. I think when they say funny old man, they're not saying I'm funny. I'm saying I'm funny looking is what it is. Yeah. Oh boy. How about that, huh, Johnny? That's not a bad.
Never seen one of those.
Is this still
Never
the
seen
same,
one of those,
It
John?
is the same one. This is the
You never
last.
saw one of those, John?
I've seen one. I mean, I've seen them in pictures. I've never seen one in hand, I guess.
They're rare. No,
Well, that's a
rare
good
too.
part of coming to Whitman's.
That's
here.
right.
You see a
Yeah.
lot of stuff,
You've
and
got
you never
amazing
know
stuff
what's
in
going
hand.
to come in, and boy, it's really extraordinary the amount of different things that are involved with this whole fiasco.
amazing, yeah.
All that happened
Variety.
in 12 years is just amazing.
And if you're a Mein Kampf collector and you don't have that in your collection,
Well, if I was collecting Mein Kampfs and I had a wedding edition book, boy, what a great thing to have that presentation box too, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
Cool, really cool stuff.
I like the Japanese Mein Kampf we have.
Yeah.
But, it's never been on video, I think, but it's completely backwards. Like when
Yeah,
you read,
read from reverse to front.
Yeah. Wow.
Not
do we
gonna-
got
not
here,
gonna see
Johnny?
another one of them.
Seems very promising.
Looks
as well.
like you're getting a lot of plastic bags here, Rob.
Oh, I know.
This is an honor goblet.
Really?
Certainly is.
Really.
Looks like
my
with some
God.
original paperwork
Will
too.
you believe this? I mean, look at that. Wow. Look at that thing. Isn't that... Wow. Oh, the patina on it too is just fantastic. The two eagles, fighting eagles, battling, and the nice peening in the silver, the choice raised out iron cross.
Hold on one sec. You can go back to that. Yep.
What a beautiful thing. And was it presented? Yeah, here we go. It was presented on August 16th, 1942. How do you know that?
Because they actually have the
are you
original
kidding me? They
certificate.
got-
it
look
was
at that.
rolled up inside of it.
Look at that, guys.
It's the
Ooh.
original.
The original document that went with the... Well, it doesn't get any better than that, I don't think.
You know what? I don't think that the collector did that. I think that's the way the veteran found it, and that's the way it's been since
The way it's
then.
been, yeah. A collector would never roll that up
Right.
and put it... But that'll still
Look at
come
the
out. It's
embossed.
not...
You see the
Yeah, the
huge eagle?
embossed eagle and the Goring. I doubt if that's an original signature. It's probably printed, but it's still pretty cool.
Wow.
Let's see if this is a alpaca. Yeah, it's an alpaca piece. Johann Wagner, they're the ones that made these, and you might take a shot of that inside, Hob. That
I'll take a shot at the
take a
shot.
shot, yeah. How about that? The original document. Is it a fold out or is it just a single? No, it's a single document. Wow, I guess if that were put
in
a frame or something, it would flatten right out because the paper. I mean, there are a few wrinkles in it
Yeah,
from
it's got
from
some
the.
age.
Yeah, you can fix that up.
But
The names match. There is a
Yeah.
signature in the bottom right corner too, which I think's original.
yeah, General der Flieger, and that's an original signature. He's probably the guy that made the actual presentation.
And the names match, correct?
The names and the presentation date
Matches.
exactly match. How about that?
Well, that's a nice piece. I'll tell you, that is.
Hey, look at it, guys. There's not a
Yeah.
ding, anything on it, and I don't think that's ever been cleaned.
No.
Do you? It said that's just as it
Tina
came
looks
back.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Just don't have a drink out of it.
Yeah.
Bob.
I got a coaster and a
The
goblet.
guy,
Yeah,
the
you got a
guy's,
coaster and
the guy. Oh, look at this too. He was an NCO, an Unteroffizier, Gustav Klemme. Is that how you pronounce that?
Klemme.
Klemme. This was the kind of I've read where they with enlisted men that were flyers and did a lot of choice things and all. They didn't want to give them the Knight's Cross really because they were enlisted
okay. Too
men.
much of a
so,
jump, uh-huh.
Yeah, so this was kind of a, but yet there were officers that had Knight's Crosses that had the goblet too, but.
Yeah, it says for especially effective, being an especially effective fighter pilot. Wow.
Oh, so this guy, look at this, guys. He's an NCO, an Unteroffizier, and he was a pilot, and they say here, what, an effective pilot?
Yeah, here, besonderen, so particularly effective, erfolgreiche as a Kampfflieger, as a fighter pilot. That's amazing.
So that is
and what year is this dated?
42, I think it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great
Well, we'll
piece.
have to look this guy up, and
Yeah, that's got to be researchable.
he, boy, wouldn't you think that a guy like that would really be thrilled with, I guess
Such
you'd
a
probably be thrilled to be
prize.
alive still. Is what, you
Yeah,
know.
basically.
Well, I sort of hate to.
No, yeah, I'm worried about that.
Not.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna
let's
put
just,
this back carefully, and then I'll put that
wow,
just gently on top.
This is some
What a
box.
right? Wow.
Wow, Johnny. Well, Johnny, I mean, what was in that box? The Rice Chancellory coaster.
Yeah.
What came after? Oh, the wedding SS wedding box and
the goblet.
And then the boy, I'll tell
Thank you for that box.
Oh, this is just your average stuff that you see coming in, guys. Everybody gets this kind of stuff, and well, for what it's worth to collectors, this stuff is coming from the family too. Yep. So it, which I guess is why the document was just rolled up, and you know.
Yep.
But it's okay.
It works.
It works. It works for us.
We appreciate it.
What do we got next, Johnny?
Just a little one. Let's see.
I don't know how we could beat that last box, though. That was pretty incredible, man.
Fairborn, Ohio.
Whew, boy, that goblet was tremendous. Where is this coming from?
Fairborn, Ohio.
Fairborn, Ohio. Okay. Sent us some cardboard.
Certainly looks that way.
Oh, good. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
It's like a collection picture for you.
Oh, they snuck one in on you, Pop.
Here we go. All right, well, this is a way to get your collection picture on
Don't say that. The whole inbox will be nothing but photos next week.
Hello, Thomas. Great idea to see how everyone displays their military. All blades and hangers are from the Train Eagle. Was featured in Third Reich Eagles.com. Father-in-law, 99th Infantry. Oh, that's great. My father was stationed in England. The metal pieces below the KM dagger are flak dug out of B-17s, and the disc is a piece of a FW-190 that crashed into one of the, what is that? Crashed into one of the
B-17? No.
I don't know what that is. Well, anyhow, we won't read all that. Let's just look at the damn picture. Boy, look at this guy with a gold
Rail Eagle.
Rail Eagle.
We were talking about those a few days ago.
Oh,
we were just talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look at this stuff.
They do exist.
Wow, collectors. I'm going to show you this in a minute. I'm just looking at Navy, Army, Luftwaffe. Look at that first look. Beautiful armband, and that HJ knife looks like a...
Well, you get to see it. Nobody else can.
Right.
I know. It's got an SS buckle up there. Look at this, guys. What's this man's name, Johnny? Does he say on the back of it? No?
Yep. Mr.
John Peters. John, you've got a very, very impressive collection here, and people would kill to get that gold eagle, wouldn't they?
Well, John and I were talking about this gold railway eagle, and I thought it'd have to absolutely be Navy, and that's not a Navy eagle. That's a gold railway
They're
eagle.
not. They're not
Do
Navy.
you know the significance of as to why they're gold?
Well, I do. I had a gold eagle. In fact, is in one of the major book on railway eagles, and on the reverse of it, in the casting, were the railway marks. And what it was, the Germans had a very special first-class train, and it was called the Guild something or other, and they had a real fancy bus that they picked people up in, and all. It was all their rich people that went on this special train, and that's what that eagle was used for. So, boy, for somebody to kind of get that out of the woodwork is a real rarity. And what was this man's name? John Peters?
John Peters, yep.
John, you've done a hell of a job there. You're a lucky man. And if you would ever consider parting with that eagle, I'm sure that...
among other things.
Yeah, among other things. I'm sure we could find somebody that might be interested in it. But, wow. Well, I like the way you did that. That's one really good way to get your picture, your collection on the video.
Snuck it in.
Rather than most of them come by email, and I want to save them, but then it goes down further and further, and I miss it. So
I think we're in trouble now.
Yeah, if you guys sent something that I haven't put up, send it to me again, and I'll try to do a better job. But it's hard to get everything. Well, time for Ginobili.
Doing all right, Army?
Where's this one coming from, Johnny?
It's a little hard to read. That's from the UK.
Yeah, the UK. Okay, from Britain. All right. We get stuff from all over the world, guys, and when you see this stuff come in like this, you know, a lot of you guys are thinking, oh, I can't send anything to America, blah, blah, blah. It's easy. It's really fine. There's no problem at all. Well, let's see what we got here. I don't know what that stuff is, but... Oh, that's one of those things that, yeah, show collectors that. That's really interesting. For you guys, you know, with the SA collar tabs and all, it's who can remember which each tab came from and what it represents. This was a thing that they put out during the Third Reich where it changes the collar tab
and
then
hat.
gets in, and the hat.
The Kempe.
Yeah, the kepi. See this, guys? This is a wonderful thing here.
Hey, let John do that for you. I want to see a display of this. That's really cool.
I've seen these before, and it's really incredible. Because I can never remember what that stuff is. Who can? You know, it's impossible. And obviously, they couldn't remember it during the time either, and that's why
yeah,
they.
You think this is for a civilian?
No, it's probably furnished to all the SA groups so they knew who their buddies were.
I guess. And he's wearing a nice piece.
No, that is really a cool thing.
You seen this before, Dad?
Yeah, a couple times.
Wow.
Look how mint it is, too. What about the back? Got the SS on the back? No. Oh, see, that's not original.
Somebody. But they did make those, though. Yeah. It's a reprint. Still, so what? The information is there. It's really cool. You had to show the back, didn't you, Johnny? It took all the wind out of the sails.
Too mint.
Oh, wow, look at here.
Photographs.
Yeah, there you can see an admiral there with his dagger on, and
a lot of daggers in wear.
Wow, look at those shots. Wow. Boy, that's a great shot of the daggers being worn.
Yeah, just lay them out. Okay.
Yeah. All original photos, guys. These are not prints. They're original photos. And you know, when you see stuff like that, well, I guess they really did wear these beautiful things. It's not something somebody
not just in your imagination.
Just figuring that out now?
Yeah. Yeah, I just figured that out. Oh, good, a War Merit Cross, just what we need.
Oh, I just want to flip these, see if there's any dates yet. Okay, it's in English translation, possibly from the vet.
Yeah, well, my friend David Goldsmith can look at them and tell them what they say. He's good at that. He'll write us. You hear me, David?
I can tell you what that says. It's in English.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Well, then, David, you won't understand it. Yeah. You only understand German. All right, here we have a standard War Merit Service Cross, and when you see them without any swords, that was kind of somebody that worked in a factory or something like that. And if you were in the military, you got the one with swords, which, bingo, there it is. These are very common medals. I think if you were alive at that time, you got one. But
you might have a chance at one.
And this is just the regular medal form. I don't know how lowly you had to be to get one of those, but...
You're pretty rough.
Yeah, right.
But it's nice all three together. And you know what, too, Johnny? They're all in the same condition, you know?
Yeah,
so kind of make a nice display with those. They're really really nice.
And this is a different ribbon, though, than the other two.
Well, because it's the metal itself, the what do you call it? Yeah, the metal. These are badges. That's I don't know what that, but that's the lowliest one. Whatever it is, but I still think it's nice though. And they're all early bronze strikes too. You'll see some of them that are pot metal, and
really?
these are all early ones. But you add them all together, and you're lucky to come out with $100 on all three of them. That's the way they are because they're so common. But they still look nice in a collection. What else we got, Johnny? Oh,
That also looks nice in the collection.
Oh, that looks nice. Okay, guys, we got a really decent-looking HJ knife here. Got just a little bit of flaking of the plating where the leather covered, but hardly any. The grip plates and insignia are still perfect. Nice rivets, and scabbard paint shows some age pretty much, but still okay. And the leather hanger is still nice, kind of a dark brown color. Shall we see what the blade looks like, guys? Oh, wow. All right, guys, this is cool. Wow. This is one of those examples that have a special order panel with the Blutonera. There must have been a extra charge you could have, because these are original. You very seldom see it. I mean, HJ guys didn't have any money anyhow, let alone more money to buy this panel, but I've seen a number of them over the years, and that is really beautiful. Look at that, huh? Wow. You like that, Johnny?
That edge is fantastic, yeah.
Yeah. And the knife is in
great shape, yeah,
great
absolutely.
shape. I like that a lot, and it's... all right, who's RZM M7? Oh, that's a Voos.
Voos.
Yeah, that's a Voos. 1940. Leave it to Voos to offer that you know,
Solid
isn't that
with an extra
typical?
edge.
There you go, guys. There's something where, you know, certain
makes sense.
factories did certain cool things, and somebody in Voos probably thought they went to the boss and said, you know, if we schmaltz up that motto a little bit, we could probably get a couple extra finnigs for it. And maybe it was a good suggestion, maybe it wasn't, because nobody ordered it anyhow, but they still probably sold a few of them. Look at the condition of that blade too.
Yeah, that is really...
The cross grain is all in it, and that motto is... I wouldn't mind having that one myself. I mean, that's really a rare...
Not again.
It's a rare piece. And what I like about it too,
quickly.
it's
Nothing has been touched on this.
Yeah.
Just look at it, the way that you know, it's just really, really.
Absolutely. With the period wear on the scabbard.
Oh yeah, nobody's cleaned it.
So
Nobody's
true,
done
yeah.
anything to it. So that's kind of a special piece. I'm
very
glad to
special
see
piece.
that.
That's-
I'm really glad to see that. That's cool. I haven't seen one in years. You ever seen one, Johnny?
In a book.
In a book, yeah. Wow, that's I like that a lot. Yeah, that'll fly. Ooh, look at the gild on that scabbard.
Right.
My God. Ooh. Boy, what a nice naval scabbard. This is going to be an Alcozo. We can tell by the the extra flap in the
It's a
eyelets.
lone scabbard.
Just a lone scabbard, I guess, yeah. Well, that's okay. I can always use that, I guess.
Someone with an Alcozo
Yeah,
naval that needs a
somebody's got a
scabbard.
nice Alcozo naval, boy, that would really
Sure wasn't a whole
jazz it up.
Oh boy.
You know what I think about this, too? I think that it's a late steel-based piece that was gilded before, you know, when they couldn't use any brass anymore. And I say that because I can just get a slight glint of, if we had a magnet, we could tell for sure, but you got a magnet in your pocket, Johnny?
No,
Oh,
strangely.
man. How about if you go into my desk, over on the ductwork, hanging above my desk, there's a because I think it's worthwhile just to see if it is a steel-based piece. We're waiting for Johnny to get back with that magnet. Oh, thank you, Johnny.
You bet.
And let's just see whether this is truly a steel piece, which I think it is. Ready for the test? Ugh. I'm
steel.
right again. I'm right again. And another thing that I'll point out to you, boy, that is steel. You can hardly get it off. It's so steel. I told you with Alcozo many times, there's this little sleeve in the eyelets, and that's a feature that you only see on the Alcozo scabbards. But there's another little tidbit that you might like. When you go down to the Acantha sleeves, Alcozo was the only one to have points on the Acantha sleeves. See that?
Oh, yeah.
On other naval daggers, they're always rounded, so that's a good thing too. So anyhow, that's a great scabbard there, if somebody needs one. What else we got, Johnny? Oh, thank you. We got a drink. That's what we got. All right, guys. Are you making them stronger? Or we're gonna,
I'm trying to take it a little easier.
I mean, I won't be able to tell if it's steel or lead. If you give it the... Man.
All right.
It's certainly
Well, here's,
not unleaded, I'll tell you that much.
Well, I see the eyelets again, and I see the pointed leaves again.
Smart man.
And what else I see, which I love, that is a 1937 changeover pommel.
Mm-hmm.
So we can assume, number one, that we can assume it's an Alcozo, and number two, we can assume that this dagger at one time had a bull top. And you don't need much assumption to realize that this guy wore this thing for a long time.
Love that knot.
Look at that. Doesn't that talk to you?
Carry wear is perfect.
Beautiful grip. That's another Alcozo sign. There's the diamond in the back. So we'll take this out. And
It better be.
It better be, yeah. Well, it could also be, there's a distributor that they used in Berlin. I forget the name of them.
Braun?
Braun.
Yeah.
Very good, Johnny.
You see that, Johnny?
You had less to drink than I did. Adolf Braun, you could also see.
He's already covering his butt.
Yeah. All right, well, shall we take a look and see what it is? Boy, I'm dying.
Right?
I got to have a sip before I do that.
I think you're right.
If this is not an Alcozo and an Adolf Braun, we're going to look like smacked asses here.
Well,
after all this ritual.
Or it raises a suspicion. Oh. The suspense, you.
All right.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Alcozo.
Boy, we're good.
Nice early mark, too.
We're good. Of course, it's early because...
Yeah, as it should be.
So here you have, guys, something that is just 100% and completely
All
talks
goes
to
together,
you.
yeah.
When you know what you're looking at, there's nothing. This button is a replacement, by the way.
Okay.
And that's because this was the screw-out type
Yeah.
that often got lost
get
all
lost
the time.
easily, yeah.
But it was done during the period. But it's no big deal. So let's see, and it probably will be a sailing ship too.
This guy.
Boy, we're good. Oh,
You're good.
We're good. We got to get out of this. It's got to go into something more complicated. This is too easy. This
I think
hobby.
there's something more complicated.
Yeah, it is complicated, but
This
once you get it all down, you know,
it only takes 50
years. Yeah.
Exactly.
What are you going to want to go into, quantum physics?
Nah, it's just a matter of looking at so much stuff all the time and try to remember what you see, and then all of a sudden when you see it again, then you want to see it a couple more times to make sure that you really think you know what you're doing, but which I don't, but...
Or you get 10 of them of all different makes and time periods and line them up and go through them.
That's it.
Like yesterday's video. That was great.
Yeah, it was great. Well, I mean, this, guys, is not a mint dagger by any means. It's got a few
The blade
dings
is
in it.
pretty damn close.
I'll get the dents taken out of this. But what you have here is something that this was a Kriegsmarine officer that was in the Navy a long time, and this dagger was carried all throughout the late 30s into the war, and even so, the officer knew to not let his blade get wet, or
took great care of it.
made sure that nobody touched it or whatever. Maybe he, maybe wiped it off once in a while, because when you look at it, I mean, what are the odds that a dagger like that shows years and years of wear and have a stone mint blade? I mean, that's
he took care of it. It's like that essay we had yesterday too.
Yeah.
What a great one.
That dirty thing.
Yeah, beautiful.
But see, something like that, a lot of guys will look at that. Oh, that dagger's not in good condition. I don't really want that.
It's historic.
But it's a great thing.
Talks to you. It's great.
A dagger in a nice naval collection like that is a very special piece because it's not mint. It shows all of the years that it was worn, right down to the portopee. I mean, that portopee is fantastic. Has it got the cat's ass thing? No, it doesn't. How about that? They don't always. Yep. Most of them do, but that one doesn't.
Well,
but tell me that's not the original knot.
Yeah, it's been there.
So, well, there we go. That's a wonderful, wonderful piece. I really like that a lot. Who sent this to us? Somebody, where are they from?
This was from the UK.
Oh, this came from the UK. Well,
talk about naval daggers out of the UK too.
Yeah, the UK, a lot of naval daggers. But the man that bought this or whatever and had it in his collection and sent it, kind of knows what he's doing to say,
so.
oh, I don't want that because it's not in the best of condition. But he does because he knows what it is.
It's got the history. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's got those pointed acanthus sleeve and all that. These things you can go to the bank with if you listen to me, guys. Listen to me and you'll be all right.
Good man. Thank you.
You'll be all right. Wow. We got anything else, Johnny?
I think we do.
We're running a little long, I guess, but, well, what are you going to do? You guys hang in there. I wish I could give you all a drink and a cigar through the video, but I can't because I want you all to enjoy looking at this stuff too as much as I do. And I think Johnny's enjoying it too, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, you don't see this stuff every day, and you down the cellar. I always say that sooner or later everything comes through the cellar.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think it does too. Boy, did I love it when that scabbard stuck to the magnet. I love that kind of stuff.
You were right.
Now, what do we got here?
Box, couple of things. Put this down. Again, so I don't miss it. So this is coming out of Arizona.
Oh,
Mr.
Arizona.
Steel.
Nice dry place.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about much moisture. Wow. How about that? Well, this is that looks very original too. This is a signed photo by Uncle Adolf, but a dedication too, and that's he didn't do much of that. That was this must have been somebody that he liked or he had time or. Johnny, can you give us any idea what that says? His writing is hard to understand, but
it starts with mine.
Something, is that folk?
Ist allen bin nichts. I really can't make it out.
Can't make it out now.
Well,
Oh no, I can make it out. You really want to know?
yeah. If you think you,
Well, I
if
think
not,
it's,
David Goldsmith, I know will help. Are you out there, David?
This is his classic. This is the Mein Volk ist alles, ich bin nichts. My people are everything, I am nothing.
Oh, that
It's a
was his
famous
famous
quote.
thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
My people are everything. I am nothing.
Mhm.
I don't think that way.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
But
Let's
you know
learn.
what? You know what else is great too? This is a special frame with the eagle on it. I think this is rather an important piece. See if there's any. Oh, I think I see some hallmarks on it too.
Yeah, there are.
Can you make any of that out, Johnny? I can't, but maybe give it to Rob and he. Rob, can you see that in the camera?
I can see silver. It's actually made in Italy.
In Italy.
It says made in Italy. Silver. Sterling silver made in Italy. Can you make that out right there?
You know, that could be something then on one of AH visits to Italy or something like that. You
That's
never
what
know.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, well, they were allies.
It could, and that's obviously a period frame too, with the wood back and all.
Yeah.
Why does it say Unterführer though?
Where?
Or Führer. That it
that's-
means it would be German.
Unser, our.
But that's
It's a
kind of-
postcard or
Oh, okay.
something.
Well,
Yeah.
no, that's
Like
on
a
the card.
cigarette.
No, that's our Führer. That could still be
Okay.
an Italian.
I just read it wrong then. Okay.
Gee, that was that photograph and that frame and all was pretty impressive. Is that
I
the
think-
end of that box?
It's
or
not quite. We have one more item out of that one.
Oh no, not another thing from the same guy.
Yes, yes, indeed. You ready
That's
for
kind
this?
of a nice bag. What is that bag?
That's a
Oh,
Johnson
that's
bag.
my old friend Tom Johnson.
Your old, partner, right? For the Max.
Yeah, partner in the Max, and you guys all knew Tom Johnson. Boy, I miss him. He's a great guy.
He was a
You
good
knew
guy.
Tom,
I
didn't
did.
you?
I did.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
What's in his bag?
Good things.
He probably charged about $100 for that bag if I knew Tom. Tom never left anything on the table. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, I love railway. I love railway daggers. Wow, look at the straps.
Those are the straps.
Straps are incredible.
They're doing better than that knot, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
No, the knot's a fake, but everybody put a fake knot on it. You had to have a knot.
Yeah, that's
so-
not right.
That's where he got the Johnson bag, the fake knot from Tom Johnson.
That's right.
Tom used to sell those things by the hundreds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably good business.
I used to criticize him about it, and he used to get mad as hell. But, he said, look, I'm not advertising as anything else but modern made. And I
Can I
said,
see
okay.
the pommel pop?
Well, I'm still looking at the piece. Let me just look at this. Is the flaw there?
That's what I'm trying to see because it's had some use.
Kind of a weird. It looks a little weird. I don't know. We'll have to see if it is an acorn. I have a feeling it may not be, but it certainly looks like an original piece. I don't think the flaw is there, or at least in its normal state.
Well, can you explain to people what you're looking for?
It's hard to tell. There's
Yeah, it.
a lot of wear.
Well, we haven't.
Almost-
Let me wait till we look at the piece, the maker mark. But let's look at the pommel. Oh, that's very well made and very nice. I don't know whether the scabbard's steel or not. It must be because it's not. Yeah, that magnet, Johnny. That's just.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. Okay. The grip is nice and all, and the straps are boy, those straps.
Straps
are
are
to
about the
kill
best
for.
thing. Yeah.
They are. Wow, are those straps nice with when do you see metal,
The metal
tabs on bond schutz besides? I mean that. Yeah, for you guys that I didn't say that this is a railway official dagger, and I might point out too that this is not some conductor on the train or something that's wearing these. The railway officials were like police people,
And they were there to make sure that there was no sabotage and
Okay.
you know that kind of stuff. And somebody put a fake knot on here, which we said before. But everybody wants to see a knot on their
Yeah.
railway dagger. The scabbard is terrific. I love the curly cues
Yeah.
on the end of it and all. And but let's see who the maker is. I'm a little, I don't know.
I'm curious.
I don't know who this is. And
Yeah, it's very hard to tell.
we'll see. Well, it's got a standard blade. I'm almost afraid to turn it over. Well, let me flip this over first so it doesn't get caught on it. I knew it was different. It's a Horster.
Oh, wow.
It's a Horster. I think it's Horster, is it not? Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
I have an original invoice from Horster selling a railway dagger with hangers.
Really?
Original, with the price and all that. So I know that for
It was
sure that Horster produced them. So this is definitely an original piece. The scabbard is Icorn made, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Look at the throat,
The thick throat.
and the center screw is typical Icorn stuff. So it's if you're going to have a railway official, a lot of guys, I got to have the Icorn, you know. But Horster absolutely did make them. This piece does not look like it's been really cleaned since the time, and the straps are absolutely incredible.
It's a lot harder to find the straps than it is
Yeah.
a dagger.
Yeah,
It's one of those.
I mean it has the flaw sort of.
Sort of. There's some wear to the crossguard that makes it
Yeah.
hard to distinguish.
What I'm talking about with a flaw on the Icorn, which Horster probably used the Icorn fittings.
Yeah, like
Right here,
there.
there
Yeah.
was a flaw. See where that's not really, and it is there. It is there in a form. It's not as deep as it usually is, but there was that little flaw there to the left of the railway wheel. But I don't have a problem in saying that that's an absolute original piece. I always kind of get thinking when guys send these in, you'd think they would just take a towel and wipe the blade off, but they don't even do that. You know, they got it's
Maybe it's for the
fingerprints
best.
from 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and you know, but there it is, E&F Horster, and maybe I should show that invoice for the hell of it. If we want to take a break, because I think it's maybe interesting. I got it right here. I can find it. All right, collectors, I mentioned I have an original Horster invoice here. And this invoice, it talks about, Johnny, maybe you can give a little translation, but
Yeah, okay, so here's where it's talking about the dagger
Your Dolk with hanger,
hangers for the Banschutz
Banschutz
officer,
Führer,
yeah.
and there it is.
With
and
the
that-
price of 12.50
Right.
Reichsmark for the
Right.
piece delivered.
Right, and dated 18 October 1938.
How much do you think that would be in World War II dollars?
Well, how much was it? 12 Reichsmarks. That I'm just a guess, but I would say that's probably today it would cost you $350, $400, something like that. Would you think that's about right?
It's hard, yeah. Once upon a time I did a calculation on converting Reichsmarks to modern.
But it was a lot of money
it's
then.
it's
you
a
know.
lot more than you think
You know,
it is. yeah, yeah.
everybody, collectors today look
Yeah.
at that. Oh, 12 marks. You know, how much
Yeah.
could that have been? But
I don't think it's
remember, we're talking about
$12 in the
depression
40s,
prices,
yeah.
and you could buy a loaf of bread for 10 cents. You
Yep.
know, so it.
Why is it that, you work for the state, why do you have to buy your own dagger? Just,
Because you were an officer.
You had the privilege of buying your own dagger.
Is that it?
Well,
The privilege?
The way
You
it
should be
was in the
thankful.
United States Army too.
Yeah.
If you were a sergeant, the Army paid for your uniform.
Mhm.
If you were a buck lieutenant, you paid for your
Really?
uniform. officers always paid for their own uniforms. That's the way it was.
I'm not sure, and a lot of vets probably tell me, but I think that's the way it is with the Marine Corps today too. You have to pay for your sword.
Well, if you're an officer, you were, within the services, we all know this, that an officer was considered a higher, superior. An officer told you to do something, and you were a corporal.
Oh, well, yeah,
you better do it, or you could be court-martialed. Yep. So an officer was almost like a titled guy,
yep.
And along with that came the responsibility of being someone that was somewhat important.
Yeah.
So the least you could do is pay for your uniform and your accoutrements, and it was absolutely the same in the German army. That's the way it was. So I remember what I said before, this was a railway official, protective official. This was not the conductor or somebody that was holding the light out. This guy was a true officer and part of the police network too, you know. So they paid for their own stuff, and there's a damn bill for it.
That's right.
Let me get one more shot of this.
Costs a little more than $12.50 today, but
yeah.
Look at the rivets in the back of that.
Yeah, look at the quality of the. I think the hangers are worth more than the dagger.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah, those hangers are unreal.
Okay.
Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm so happy I was able to find this invoice, because stuff like this proves what was happening.
That's what we need.
You can't doubt this. What I even like about it is a stupid invoice, and somebody in the organization still had to make an initial on there with those pencils they use, those colored pencils, put my initials on there. Okay, that's right,
It's approved.
And then somebody else had to stamp it. Got to be a stamp somewhere and all that stuff. Great stuff.
Yeah, you want me to put that on your
put
desk?
that away. Don't lose that. I love that invoice. I love that invoice.
Yeah, don't lose that.
Because you know why, guys? Well, you already know. It proves that Horster made those daggers. All right, what? Oh no, we got more stuff, Johnny.
I'm afraid so. It's terrible.
What are we into here? Where's this coming from?
Good question.
Oh, this is from my friend, a father, a very, very nice man I've known for many years. He's retiring from the priesthood, and he's going to sell a few things to get into the priest home. Boy, you would think they'd give that to you for free, wouldn't you, if you were a priest? But I guess it's like anything else. Everything has to be paid for. So let's see what Father has. Well, he wrapped it nice. Yeah, Father's my good friend for many years. He's a great guide to my life, and I like him very much. He's, sometimes when I get a little down, I call him, and he's always got some great things to say to me. Pick you right up.
That's great.
I don't know whether I ever told you guys this, but when my beloved cat CJ died, oh, I was absolutely crushed. He was 17 years old, something like that, and I just, I was so sad, and I called Father, and I said, Father, do cats go to heaven?
Yes.
And he says to me, Thomas, heaven is such a perfect place that if you need CJ, he will be there.
He will be there.
I mean, that was just that was the greatest. And it made me feel good too. The only thing I got to looking at, and I thought, well, he's implying that I might be there to begin with. that was kind of a...
CJ's waiting for you. You better be good.
Yeah, it's an abrupt assumption there. Wow. But what a nice man. Oh, boy.
Of course,
Can you
then.
imagine that?
Yeah, that's a good quote.
If you need him, he'll be there.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
See, maybe CJ will save you, though. Even if you don't earn it, then maybe in the end. He needs you. CJ's up there. He needs you, so then you get to
Maybe
go.
CJ
Yeah,
needs me more
yeah,
than
that's what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah,
probably what
that's
it would
gonna
be.
save you.
I'm the bum, and CJ's the one that should be there.
I'm down. The cats are.
Well, I don't know, guys. I mean, we all think about that stuff, and
Sorry
but
for the
you
noise.
can't get too much involved with it. But we all hope, I guess, there's a better place to go to, and there's all these rules that if you do all this stuff your life and try to be a
on the
decent
right side of the
person
line.
and all, it might
Yep.
happen.
Yeah.
Not for me, but maybe for you, John.
Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
Dying, it's a terrible thing. There's nobody left to look at the daggers and to give the, it's sort of a waste. I don't know. Just me thinking, probably too much to drink.
Yeah, with
But
the
it's true, dying's a bad thing to think of. I think of it every day when you get older like me, but what is the world going to do when guys like me and other guys, Joe Pankowski and all the stuff well, that's why I'm doing this too. I want to share some of the
Knowledge and experience
tidbits
and
crap with new collectors, and I hope you guys like it. I try anyhow. Drinking again, here we go. That's the kind of stuff you talk about, drinking.
Yep.
What the hell else we got, Johnny?
Well,
another nice bag.
It is. It is. I think this looks like a very special thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The zipper's not stuck. That's what
zipper's
happens with
stuck
me
on the
with that
paper.
special thing. The zipper
Yeah.
always gets stuck.
You ready for this?
No.
Probably earlier than you
Is it
expected
going to be...
You ready?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Look at that.
Oh my God.
And that's real. Yeah, look at that.
Wow, we don't need an invoice for this one.
Wow.
Jeez.
God,
Wow.
it's brand new, isn't it? Look at that, and look at that.
I've never seen a real one.
An original knot in mint
Postal.
condition. You never saw one?
Not a real
Just
one.
A real postal knot is the knot alone has to be worth $2,500.
Yeah.
Look at that dagger guy. Look at the paint. Look at the plating
Rings.
of the chain, and this hanger is
Original
tremendous
hanger.
too. Original to it, I'm
Felt
sure.
on the back. Oh yeah.
There's the DRGM, and it's not even plating's not even
No.
worn. Oh my God, this is yeah, fix that, Johnny. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Got it.
Wow, what an
That's the
incredible,
best postal I've ever
incredible
seen.
piece. Whew. Boy, look at that.
Wow.
That's original paint. You know what I see looking at this? There's not even any wearing
Right.
scratches
No wear
on
whatsoever.
anything. This postal official must have received this and never wore it. These are guys again that were policemen. They were in charge of
Yeah.
looking out for sabotage and all that kind of stuff. And
Wasn't the postal part of the SS later on?
what's that?
Wasn't the postal department part of the SS later on?
In 1941,
Yeah, they became
Himmler
part of-
joined
yeah.
them as part of the SS. So, for you guys to think this is a guy that's putting mail in your box, that was not what these were. These guys were policemen and a very important job at that
Yeah.
time during the war.
That's
you can
communications,
imagine.
basically, yeah.
Yeah. Look at the crispness of of the pommel. Look at around the top of the pommel, how crisp it is. It's like absolutely brand new. The grip is spectacular. Wow. What I like too is that the chain goes everything with it. You know, these were really a form of a Luftwaffe chain, but it's all been done with the dagger and this snap clip. For you guys that know postal daggers, I would like to tell me when you've ever seen a chain with full plating like that.
Never.
Just never happens. And a lot of times the push-in is sprung, you know. Or,
Oh yeah.
I mean, it just, I'm afraid to even open this thing
this,
without we got a cloth or something. I don't want to.
You want gloves for once?
No.
God, that's a first.
Let me just get a towel.
Wow.
I'm going to make an exception.
Oof.
If there was ever a piece that deserved not to be handled, this is it.
How many makers on this dagger, Pop?
Only one.
Only one?
Only one. Paul Wyersburg.
Oh.
Boy, look at that beautiful scabbard. Wow. Whew. And I want to see if there's numbers and all that on it too.
Certainly should be.
Maybe I should use that for that too. I hate to even handle this. It's like brand new. Look at that blade.
It's blinding.
It's like right out of the factory.
It's brand new, yeah, it really is. Oh, there's the numbers.
What's your drink?
You good?
Oh, that drink, yeah.
Boy, look at those
Look at
numbers.
those numbers. They're brand new too. Can you get those, Ob?
Sure.
It's the best postal I've ever seen.
It's got to be the best in the world.
What a fantastic thing.
Even the washer's mint. It's just ridiculous. Tilt it up a little bit for my Pop. No,
That's
towards
been
me.
kept in the right place.
Dad,
Huh?
tilt it upwards so I can get the bottom of the cross guard. Yeah.
They have a unique blade shape too, right? That's
Oh,
not,
yeah. Well, technically it's an RLB officer blade. Same thing.
Really? Is it
Yeah,
the same proportions?
same thing, yeah.
Okay.
And let's see if we have a Wyersburg maker here. Of course we
Forgot
do.
about that, yep.
And look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the grain in it and all. And
Yeah,
man. Well, guys, you
Is that
know.
going upstairs again now, too?
Oh boy.
That is spectacular.
The other way.
You hardly even see any signs it was put into the scabbard. Just hear that click.
Okay, I'm going to put that.
Absolutely beautiful.
Fantastic.
The best of the best.
Yeah, that is
That
the
is,
best of the best.
When you see something like this, it's not a postal dagger anymore. It's just, it's just a really special thing.
Absolutely complete, absolutely perfect.
And the original knot still in the original tie.
I've never seen it.
And we'll look at the other side of it. And the scabbard paint is spectacular. Well, guys, I mean, that's, we shouldn't even show stuff like this.
Right?
It's just too much.
It's too much.
I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that something that great would come in here.
Oh, I see.
Look at that beautiful thing. And the hanger is absurd too with it.
Oh,
you can see
I mean,
it
just original with. Fantastic.
Look at the eagle and all too, never touched. And
Yeah, take a minute with
don't mess it up, Bob. It's nice.
I can't afford to. Just want to give the viewers a really good overall.
Well, you know, guys, I guess I keep saying that when you watch these videos, you never know what's going to come in, but it's really true when you see a piece like that. It just is just spectacular.
How many do you think were produced?
Yeah,
I don't think anybody really knows that.
Can't be.
But you know, another thing that should be said about this piece too, this is not a late piece. It's an early piece.
That's an
And
important distinction.
on postals too, the later pieces, the scabbard mounts will be steel, and on
okay.
the early pieces they're all nickel. But this is just
Yeah, because usually they've got lifting problems with
Yeah.
the steel, with the silver.
yeah. I mean, it's like this is like something that was probably given to the head of the organization, and he was not out inspecting. You know, he just said, "Oh, thanks a lot," and put it in the drawer. That's about what it is. We had some pretty decent stuff, didn't we, Johnny?
That postal, my goodness.
Oh, wasn't that impressive?
Best one I've ever seen.
Oh,
I think it's
man.
going to be the best one I will ever see.
Very impressive. Where's this box? I got two
Flames.
coming
That's
out.
that's coming out of Sweden.
Oh yeah, Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
What does that note say? Do not cut open papers under top.
All right.
I
Almost
don't know
too
what
late.
that means, but
We're not going to cut any further.
At least it wasn't in Swedish.
guess we ought to retire the Bob Burns cutter. Oh, it's
We got
a
a peanut.
separate box here
Got a peanut situation.
with peanuts, popcorn.
Let me deal with that.
You collectors know how much I like popcorn.
It's the first one in a while now. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't had any popcorn in a while. That's good.
Yeah, they're listening, right? It's fun.
Yeah, maybe. What do you got there, Johnny? From Sweden?
I don't know. We're not supposed to cut into the top.
Okay.
Does that mean we can cut into the bottom?
I don't know what he means. I guess that's a good,
Don't muck it up.
Let's be gentle.
yeah. I guess that's like the old date stuff. Don't go for the top, go to the bottom.
I don't know what you're referring to. I swear.
I don't know what that means either. But, long time
Oh, here
ago.
we go. Look at that.
Ah, lots of popcorn. There we
Right,
go.
right.
All over the place, Johnny. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
You got someplace to dump that, or
Yeah, on the floor.
not on the floor? Oh, are you dumping that on the floor, Johnny? Oh, God. What are we going to do? Debbie's going to kill me when she comes in tomorrow. with all
It's all
that.
good.
You know how neat she is, so yeah. Right.
Just make her clean it up.
Clean it up, yeah.
Oh, we're getting along
What
here.
the heck is this,
Ooh.
Johnny?
That's a good question. We shall
Yeah.
see. All right, that one should be fairly easy to get out.
You want a denobili, do you?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was asking
I
about
think
that. Would
after
you
all
mind?
this, you should have a
do I
denobili.
get a bit of that? Thank you.
What is that?
It's an interesting little contraption. Some
Yeah,
form
it
of
is. It is. Wow.
Keeping something
Is
safe.
that just padding, or?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, here are the papers we had to be careful of.
Yep. That's something. Oh, somebody's Hartmann Lauterbacher.
Some
All right,
research.
Okay, so
All right,
that
we'll keep
must
that
be
safe.
something that has to do with this man.
That's safe. All right.
Have a denobili,
Oh,
Johnny.
thanks, sir. Goodness.
Yeah, they're
What
great.
end do you start at?
The smaller end, but
Oh,
it's
God.
like a pretty good light. You don't even smoke cigars. I mean, you don't even smoke anyhow, do you?
I
But
don't. No. No.
does that
It's not too
taste
bad.
good to you, or is it horrible?
No, it's not too bad. I smoke cigars only with my dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like
This
your
makes it
dad.
special. He's a good
Does
man.
your dad smoke cigars
Oh,
once
yes.
in a while?
Oh, yes.
Good man.
Right.
Well, now you're smoking them too.
Every now and then.
Now, what the heck is this?
Good question.
I know that Ram. That's
It's a question for you.
What is that dish used for, Rob? Do you have any
I think it's a
idea?
finger dish.
Oh,
Finger bowl? Really?
Yeah.
Rob is so good at stuff like this. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
That
a
trim
finger
looks
bowl.
very
Yeah.
familiar.
After with the
Yeah,
lobster
yeah, the
and all,
seafood,
you know,
right, of
you
course.
have to
Gotta
handle it.
A couple pieces of lemon in
That's
there.
good.
Yeah,
What's
it's
on
I
the
think
back
it's-
there? Oh, it's a Nymphenburg
Nymphenburg,
piece. So it's obviously a very nice piece of, this is not china, it's porcelain.
Beautiful.
Nymphenburg only made good stuff. Yeah, it's quite nice. You think it is a finger bowl, Bob? I think you're right.
I think he's right.
Whatever's in this package fits
Yeah.
exactly into it. Yeah,
But I wonder where it comes from.
comes from Germany.
Maybe.
We'll see.
And what's this now?
Oh, goodness.
That's the top.
Oh, now I know where it comes from.
Deutsche Reich.
Are you
Fine.
kidding? You know what I'm going to do, Johnny? I'm going to try to put this over the, and I'll bet it fits.
Just don't use it as an ashtray, okay?
Give me a break. Oh, is that cool?
Yeah, that is cool.
That is, that is really cool, Johnny. Look at that.
Wow.
Check the lid on the inside, see if that's marked also. Probably not.
No, but the bottom of it is, and 205.
Yeah,
We'll have to look that
Whose
up. And
train
see.
that is?
It's
we can-
Goring, I think.
We'll take a break and look it up. We'll take a break. I
What
can look it up in a
cool
minute.
piece, though.
That's wild.
Let's take a break and I'll look it up. Okay, collectors. I went into the other room there and fidgeted through a few things, and sure enough, 205 was from Goring's personal dining car. So
some
this
sense.
was something that Herman, after overindulging in his
Little lobster.
lobster, you know how that is.
Yeah,
You
it's
know.
terrible.
And they got a stick
It's
it
a real
in.
first world
'Cause
problem.
you have to use your, even though you have manners, you have to use your hands to eat lobster. So you get done with all that, and
Yeah, finger bowl.
finger bowl. How rare is that? And look at the condition, huh? Wow. And Nymphenburg made that stuff that was on the trains, and I love how they put the car number on it too.
That is so great.
Can't be mistaken.
No? You got to inventory
Well,
these things.
that was the point of it. They didn't want the servants confusing what went where, and this, when they wash it and all that. So, boy, I've seen a lot of these, haven't you, John?
Never seen one.
These are all over the place, aren't they?
Up to your neck and railway finger
Look
bowls.
at that beautiful railway eagle and all.
And of course, the
what?
the plating here, the gold plating here. I guess I'm calling it plating, but it's not plating. But the gold
Gilding.
of course, matches the rim.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they don't have to do that.
No, it's
and
all done at
yeah,
the same time.
That's a great piece.
You know, for you guys that say, well, how the heck do you ever get a Goring finger bowl? Well, I don't know either, but we all know that at the end of the war, Goring's train was in Bavaria, and it was completely, I want to say
Ransacked.
looted, but
Yeah.
I should say liberated by GIs. And boy, if I was a soldier and, we're going into Goring's train, wow, look at that. I think I'll take that home. And
Yeah, but the fact that you also not only got your hands on it, but were able to get it back in
I
one
know.
piece.
yeah, that's another
It's
thing
still
too.
in one
It's
piece.
perfect.
And you probably had to get the permission of the officer that was in charge of. You still smoking that
It's
Denobili?
not bad.
Man, you're a glutton
Not
for
bad.
punishment.
It's not an Arturo Fuente, but it's not bad. We still have 3 more boxes from Father, and I got one that's very daggery.
Let's do that one, and then we'll
Daggery.
do the father will be the Larry.
All right.
Daggery.
I'm telling you, it's a thing. All right, where are we coming from here? This looks
You
like
rolling
the UK
up?
as well.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
on. Action.
Where's this coming from, Johnny?
I feel like the UK, but I'm not entirely
Yeah,
sure.
Court Guernsey. It must be the UK.
Yeah, it is the UK. Yep.
Yeah, all right. Another box from England, guys. I'm worried my nose is running again.
So am I.
Rob didn't like that on the last video. That was kind of... Oh, boy. It just keeps going on and on here.
The nose or the daggers?
Both.
Good one, John.
Thanks for that comment.
Sorry, it's reserved for Rob. He's the only one allowed to do zingers.
You know, I went to the... Before we opened that, I went to the doctor about a year ago or something, and I said, why is my nose always running? And the doctor says, it's because you're still smoking and don't come back until you stop. And I haven't been back in 2 years because I haven't stopped. But you know, if you feel all right, what the hell you got to go to the doctor for anyhow? Isn't that right?
I like that.
I mean, why get bad news that, you know, if you're going to get bad news anyhow, why not let it go for a few more years, you know? Who knows?
Went to the doctor.
This is not a
gave me
channel
6
for
months
help.
to live. Couldn't pay my bill. Give me another 6. Give me
Yeah,
another
another
6 months.
6 months. Yeah, right. You're right, yeah. I like the one where the guy went into a psychiatrist and said, I want to commit suicide. And the guy said, well, pay your bill first.
I'm not gonna talk you out of it, but
Yeah. What are you doing,
it's a
Johnny?
complicated.
What the
It's a
heck is this
complicated
thing?
box.
Where's the Bob Burns cutter?
It's in my hand.
Wow, this is really...
telling you.
Are they dagger? Oh, they're heavy, so they must be...
Yeah, I think we got some
must
good
be.
things here.
Where's this coming from, Johnny?
UK.
UK? Well, we get a lot of stuff from the UK. You guys must be broke. I don't know what it is. They're sending all this stuff here.
They love you.
It's a big operation here, Johnny.
They're big allies.
Does it feel like a quality item from
I
the,
think so.
from the cardboard? You can
Yeah.
tell.
Feels like a
Oh,
dagger
we'll
for
see.
sure.
Probably just an army dagger. Who knows? But then
We like
again,
those too.
with this video,
Nothing
I
wrong
mean,
with that. Nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong with that either. But it's been one heck of a video so far. I'm so thankful for you guys that send this stuff in. I know we're drinking and carrying on here and all, but
We do carry on.
I want to tell you, I really, really appreciate all this. And you can be sure I'm going to take good care of you too.
All right, you guys wake me up when you're done.
We're getting there. Well, I don't want to scratch it. I mean,
Yeah, take your time. Take your time.
beautiful dagger with razor marks all over it. How did that happen?
No, not with a Bob Burns cutter.
No.
Those Bob Burns
They
cutters,
automatically
go
stop
around.
before cutting
Yeah,
into
they
anything.
just like to cut me, that's it.
Ooh. This looks nice already.
What you got there, John?
Whoa, Johnny, whoa, what do you got there? What do you got there,
Ooh.
Johnny? Oh my. Ooh, that is looking nice, isn't it?
Get
Take
these out here.
that off of this and let's see what. Wow, look at that, buddy. Don't you love to see
It's a long
black
hanger.
grips come out of the box?
Yeah, well, with anodizing especially.
Yeah, look at that
Look at the hanger.
It's the longest hanger.
Wow.
It's a
Belt
3-piece
loop.
hanger.
Oh, and
Beautiful
a
three-piece.
retainer loop too. Look at that baby. Wow, that's looks pretty nice on the surface, doesn't it, Johnny?
I can't recall ever seeing that on an SS dagger myself.
What's that?
3-piece
The,
hanger.
Really, a three-piece?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
they say that the SS didn't want to wear the three-piece because that was an SA kind of thing, and the NSKK wore it, and they didn't want to be. But you know, who knows? When you're wearing that thing, it's swinging all over. I can't see, and it's all black too, so I like it.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
Well, we got a really fine grip here, and the SS runes turned to about 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the old thing. The reason for that, we think, is that when the dagger was worn at a 45-degree angle, then the SS would,
Straight.
But Wow, that's nice. We got a grouper mark here. What is that, Johnny? 3, is it, or?
Boy, it's tough to see. It is 3. Boy, you got
3,
good
yeah.
eyes now.
Yeah, I think, you know, just to correct things, I had said in one of the other videos that one was Munich or something, and somebody wrote in, "What's the matter with you, Whitman? That's not right." The Munich one area was actually Berlin, not Munich. And I think the 3 was Munich. But if I'm wrong, I guess you guys are right again. But I wasn't there, so I don't know. But
You
I
know
would have
more
liked to
than,
have been there.
you
Can
know
you
more than
imagine
most.
when your dagger arrived,
Oof.
how thrilling that must have been? And then you're going to be able to go to the ceremony at the Feldernhalle and officially receive it. It must have been fun. Well, this grip is really
Yeah.
perfect. It's got
It
a few wear signs, but it's and the anodizing is great.
It really is.
And the hanger is really terrific. Well, I'm anxious to see what
Yeah,
the
I'm
blade
anxious
looks
to see
like.
who
yeah.
that is. Yeah.
See what we got here. Well, we'll see here. Can you get that 3-ob?
A little hard to see.
You know, I noticed, Johnny, that we're running out of ice.
Yeah,
and,
we are.
And we're completely out. So
I'm afraid we might be.
we're going to be drinking warm booze if we
Pretty
don't
soon.
get through this
We
video.
gotta get through this. We gotta speed.
How many more boxes
Yeah.
we got, for God's sake?
4? 3.
3 more boxes?
All
I'm sorry, collectors.
I'm gonna
if you
try to
can-
unwrap while you're. Sorry for the noise. This will help move it along.
Well, let's see what we got here. Wow. A very nice blade. Very, very nice blade. I like that. Still got the grain in it. And let's see who made this baby. Hemisphere.
Mm.
And the back is still nice too. Well, this is a very, very collectible
Absolutely.
early SS.
Wow.
Let's make sure there's no numbers on it. No, there's no numbers under the guards or anything. But for you guys looking for an early SS, that is a
No marks on the handlers, right, Pop?
no,
wouldn't be,
because
yeah.
it's early. You
Yeah.
know, that's a very nice piece.
That's a beautiful piece.
Yeah. Nobody could not want to have that in their collection. What do you do? The Bob Burns cutter isn't working, or what?
It's doing a
this
great
stuff is
job.
Really,
I'm trying not to
It's
cut.
working. His hand's just worn out. That's
No,
all.
I'm trying not to open them while he's talking because I think the sound is going to be. You're not going to be able to
yeah,
hear.
you're probably
Here
right.
you
yeah.
go. There's another fun thing for you.
You still got your Ginobili, or
Yes,
you
sir.
threw it away?
No.
Is it still lit?
Still
Oh,
alive.
good. Okay.
Okay.
How's it taste? All right.
Yeah, great.
You're not going to throw up on
No.
the table
No, I
or
wouldn't do
anything?
that to you.
Oh, that's good.
See that.
Well, then maybe I'll throw up. All right.
We haven't had a good throw up, but yeah.
That's right. Yeah, we haven't had a throw up.
Well,
yet.
that's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's probably
Yeah.
not what anyone's looking
Well, if
for.
we're going to do it, let's do it on a K98 bayonet or something. You know, not one with mismatched numbers.
There you go.
Oh, here we go. Wow, look at that grip, Johnny.
Wow.
Wow,
Nice
that is
lacquer.
really the lacquer there.
tell you?
Oh, that. Whoa, hello.
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 That's right.
Boy, that's a rare thing
Wow.
to see. Look at that.
Not only that it's numbered, but it's
Yeah,
it's both
that-
on
that-
the cross
that's,
guard and the oof.
That's a really, really, really nice thing. You don't see these very often.
And that's got the The
Look at
mark
the
on the
HO
side,
on the
was that
right.
BO?
Yeah, that Hockland
The
guy
Hock-
that
HO,
stamped them
yeah.
over. I don't know who that Hockland guy was, but he was somebody out of sorts with the rest of them. I'm not stamping that in the middle. I'm going to hit it over here.
Yeah, but with
And
the
he-
numbers on it, it makes sense
It
this
does.
time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you're right.
No, but I'll
I know,
guarantee
I
you he hit it
know.
over there before the numbers were there. Oh, that grip is quite beautiful. Oh, it's an NSKK too.
Can that be an Oscillop? No, it's not Oscillop to me.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. But the paint looks original.
Oof.
You know, it's kind of nice. The ball
Lower
has a
fittings.
little bit of a hit, but it's not too bad. It still has its original shape. But the grip is sensational. Let's see who made this baby. I'm a little worried about this.
I saw that too.
The tip looks like it.
It's been retipped.
Yeah, it may have been. Let me just compare it with this SS that we brought out a minute ago and just make sure what we're talking about here.
Yeah, it's not much, but it's
Yeah, it's about a quarter of an inch,
half a
an
centimeter.
inch.
Yeah.
So that tip has been redone. And what do we got on the back here? Wow,
Oh wow.
you don't see Gembrook
No,
stuff.
you don't.
Even on SA, it's pretty rare. So I think that the blade is not the greatest in the world, but when you got all these unit stampings and all, it's really a interesting piece.
They really stamped the hell out of it too. Look how deep those stamps are.
Oh yeah, they're really fantastic. Dave Goldsmith, you might give us a analysis of what you think of those numbers, but that's a very interesting piece. It's a shame that it looks like it's been retipped, but
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Sometimes that happens.
and for you guys out there that it's been retipped, I can't buy that. I understand that, but when you look at the rest of the dagger with that fantastic grip and the stamped numbers and all, I mean that's a cool thing.
It's very cool.
It's worth putting a dagger like that in your collection. I would. For you guys that are perfectionists, everything has to be perfect. I can understand it's not for you, but I noticed there's a screw missing here too. But well, okay. But
be
still, it's a
Yeah, but it's a numbered pieces. So
yeah,
rare.
it's really a rare thing. Let me put this SS back here. This from the same box, Johnny?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, look at there.
Ooh.
Wow. Ooh. Wow.
That coppery anodizing is beautiful.
Oh, it really is. That's not going to slide off like you were hoping.
I was hoping.
The Bob Burns cutter here will solve the
right.
problem.
That's right. Take a drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have.
Yeah, let's talk about everybody who does the game.
Yeah, we're all drinking with no ice here. It's
yeah.
all warm
Ooh,
stuff.
Buckle up.
But, for you guys that are following the rules, we did say bomb burns, so you
Bomb
have to,
burns?
bomb burns, yeah.
Bomb burns?
yeah. That means we're all bombed.
Bob burns
Again,
butter,
What
bomb
are you
burns.
doing,
I'm
Johnny?
being gentle. I'm being gentle.
Oh, look at that hanger. Isn't that weird?
Oh, look at that buckle.
Yeah, it's really
You
weird.
don't see that. It looks period.
Yeah, it's period. Well, that's probably somebody before the RZM took over.
Oh, yeah.
I'll use my own buckle. I like mine better than what they make. But
Well, you know,
look
they
at
had
the
a
look at the
tremendous-
anodizing. Wow, all the lacquer, all the lacquers on there. I mean, that's a beautiful beautiful scabbard. It's a Franconia. Franconia was the area in Nuremberg.
Oh,
That, so you had to put up with that character with the whip and all that guy that controlled Nuremberg. What the hell was his name? What was his name?
Striker? I don't know.
Striker.
Is it
yeah,
really?
Striker, yeah.
Kind of the whip.
Let's see what the blade looks like. Nice grip.
Yeah, the grip
though.
is really
Look at
nice.
the fit and wow,
And the
beautiful.
outside is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, it's really nice. Oh, oh, there you
Oh,
go,
wow.
guys. Doesn't
Gebruder
get any
Heller?
better than that.
I'm guessing Gebruder Heller, but I'm going to be wrong.
Is that what it is? You think? I don't know.
With the
I don't
background?
know. I don't know.
It's got to be an Asculip. It's that dark. It has to be.
No
Well,
lack on the grip.
the dark
Yeah.
mottos like that were used by a lot of companies. It's not a Sewell dagger, I know that, but
Okay, let's see what you got.
whether it's Asculip or not,
No, it's not Ascalip. It's not
Ascalip.
Ascalip because of the grip.
It's
Gebruder Heller.
well, who knows? Well, it might be, but you're right though. They did have the dark. The one you're talking about, the one with the anchor, not
yeah.
the
Not
yeah.
the stamp. Yeah.
Well, let's see who knows anything here. None of us do.
None
but
of us
let's
probably.
see. Boom.
Oh, wow.
None of us do. Wow, and there's
That's
a
a rare one.
dedication on it too.
Okay, that's cool.
That is really, really cool.
Who's the maker, Pop?
It's Sud Mesher Fabric, South Mesher, from Gafries, which was, I think, a small place.
SMF was also Sud Messer Fabrik, but
Yeah,
they were Solingen,
yeah,
and this
yeah,
is the Gafries company. Yeah.
Oh, that's a really.
They also did backening, but
I'm looking at the front of the blade and then looking at the back of the blade, and I think this was a Rome that was dedicated after the Roman inscription was taken off.
did that maker make Rome daggers?
Well, just look at this for a minute. Look at the obverse of the blade. Beautiful, completely untouched. And then the reverse of the blade, you can see the regraining.
Yeah, you can see the
factory
stem,
factory
the
redone.
ridge,
So
yeah.
this was sent back to the factory, and on 9 November, which was an important date,
Mm-hmm.
1936, SA Standard. That's what this is. This is a Rome dagger that was professionally reground and redone, and then a dedication on it. That's a great piece.
That's a phenomenal piece.
That's a really a great piece.
You know, those pieces where the makers did the additional background black is
Yep.
hugely collectible.
That's
There are only a
cool.
few that did
That's
it.
a cool dagger. Right
See, you
there.
got to look at that, and when you look at the front of the blade and then look at the back of the blade, you'll see the difference in the graining, and it was definitely a
Yeah.
Rome that was redone and had the dedication on it.
Ripping. Am I out? I'm almost out. Can you cut me a half one?
You want another one, or yeah, that baby's out.
You want a
He's
cowboy?
not wanting us.
You're going
no.
to be smoking your mustache in a minute. Another one.
Right. Thank you, sir.
All right, roll it, Ob.
We're on.
Well, Johnny, I don't know. I mean, you got another Denobili here?
I do. Half
gonna-
of one of yours. Is that half?
Yeah, it's a half. You want to light that up, or you want to open that box?
You light yours. I'll get to
Well,
work.
you know what I did, guys. I'm sorry. I turned the "Sorry We're Drinking" sign upside down,
Means we're drinking too much.
and you guys know we're drinking too much. But you know, we're like these videos. We're supposed to have fun and enjoy it, and
if
we're
you're gonna-
enjoying it, aren't we?
If you're going to be in a hobby, it should be a fun hobby.
Should be a fun hobby, and we apologize for those of you out there that, like the one guy I always cite, if I wanted to watch these guys drinking, I could go to a bar. Well, you
Feel free.
can, but you wouldn't see this kind of stuff. What are you doing now, Johnny? You got a whole sheet here or
Well,
something?
that's how it came. I kind of like the packaging because
Yeah.
it's nice and easy.
We had to stop and get some ice too. We had no ice.
We ran out of
Yeah.
supplies. This is the
Yeah,
first.
well, we had more ice upstairs,
Yes,
thank
we did.
God.
Yeah. So everybody's taken
Yeah.
care of. All right.
All
we're
right.
good. We got T-shirts this time. Usually you get a sock. Now at least you got a
Oh, we got
T-shirt. you might be able to
T-shirts
use.
now. What are these? Oh my! I don't
Yeah,
know what
that's
that
a
is,
collectible.
but Well, I don't know who that can go to, but I'm not a big T-shirt guy, but
You've got to be kidding me.
Stop
Oh,
shaking.
man.
Let me see what it looks like.
I don't know what it looks like, but it looks like it's been a little worn, though, doesn't it,
Yeah, it
John?
looks like it needs a break.
Yeah, it needs a break. Well, we can always use stuff like that for, I don't know, wrapping around things. But I wouldn't set anything out wrapped in a T-shirt, though. But that's not our
I
style.
think we have another treasure.
What do we got here, Johnny?
I think we have another
How
treasure.
can we have another treasure? We have so many treasures that this video just is
And these are some of the
the
rare.
most embarrassing.
It's almost getting that way.
I'll
Sorry,
tell you,
John.
collectors, I don't know what's going on here, but it's really phenomenal, the stuff that's coming in here. You're making
This
a
is
lot of
unbelievable.
noise,
I'm sorry.
Johnny.
I'm trying to.
No, it's all right.
I can't believe you have another one in one video. You know how rare these. Oh wow!
Oh, come on, John. Really?
Look at.
Oh, look at that killer.
Oh, my God.
man.
Oh my God! Wow,
The
is
patina
that,
on that is unreal. Wow.
look at that thing. Is this our second one, Johnny?
It is your second one in one video.
Oh my God! Look at the.
Patina, the condition.
This is going to be a
is
silver
the
one,
best.
not the alpaca. I think by the looks of it. Oh, is that beautiful? Oh my God!
Look at that.
Where's this coming from?
Your father. Well,
My father.
the father. I should say.
My father's been dead for
Sorry.
25 years.
The father.
Wow, look at that. Boy, that is really incredible. Look at the finish on that goblet, guys. Oh my God, that is.
It's the best I've ever seen.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, no issue paper in there?
I never saw one
That good.
look at that. Oh, that is. You guys, this. They had a silver finish, and over 80 years, this is the kind of look that it gets. And it's the kind of thing that if you
Collectors
ever
wanna
cleaned
see.
it, you should be shot.
That's correct.
Maybe even
correct.
worse than that. Maybe drawn and quartered would be better. But
Oh, it's just,
wow, that is. That was in this last box. Wow. Let's see if it's. Yeah, here we go. Let's just see what it says on the bottom. Now here, it's an officer. 2 October 1943, Oberleutnant August Wolf. Wow. What a beautiful thing.
what's the date on that? Turn it to slightly.
Let's see if it's a silver one or
10th of February
alpaca.
1943.
Yeah.
It is.
Let's see if it's
It is.
no, this is no, it's an alpaca.
It's an alpaca.
Hard to believe that
With the silver. Wow. But
Wow,
that
that-
has just been kept so perfectly.
wow, look at that, guys.
That's the
See
best
the,
you'll ever see.
Can I see the mark, Pop? Wow.
You want to see the mark on the bottom?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it's a alpaca.
You sound disappointed.
But even though it's made out of alpaca, they silver plated it,
And boy, it's
and
been
obviously nobody ever cleaned
Never
that in all
touched
these
it.
years, and
boy, that's beautiful.
that is incredible, isn't it?
It's amazing how you can tell it's been just sitting like this, and how clean it is on the inside of the
You
foot.
can actually tell if you look from the inside down.
Yeah.
You can
And
see
that
how
too, yeah.
how the patina, based on the amount of air it's hit, it just the patina fades as it goes in. Look at the
Oh.
That's a great looker there.
I'm almost embarrassed that we get 2 of these in one unboxing, and they're
if you feel bad about it, I could take it off your hands.
Oh, we just need a third one. We can all start drinking out of the goblets.
Good stuff, though.
Great stuff.
Okay.
The goblet was.
Let's
Two
continue.
goblets in one video. I mean, I haven't seen one in years.
I think those babies are going for 6,000
Yeah, they do.
or something like that. Or,
That one
Yeah.
with that one's better than average.
Oh.
And
No,
the
I
other
remember
one
that
with
one.
the paperwork is.
yeah, it's really,
Dad-
really good. Really good.
Dad made me bring that to the SOS a couple years ago.
I remember that.
Everybody wanted it. Well, you had
Remember
that
when it
job-
disappeared?
And it's like, yeah, oh, you remember the one that
I
disappeared?
packed it and it disappeared. And you guys got home and it wasn't there. And I was in my pants thinking, because you guys were like, Johnny, where'd you put the goblet? Oh.
I don't
I
think it
was
was the
terrified.
same one, but we did bring it. Everybody wanted it. I was like, why do we bring
It
this
was
down?
perfect.
He just wants to show it
I
off.
remember that one. That was beautiful.
You still videoing?
Yeah, it's on now. Yeah, we're just talking.
So we
This is
got
behind
all
the
that.
scenes stuff. Like, we need more content.
Okay.
All right, we have two choices.
Okay,
ladies
hold on.
and gentlemen.
Well, let's leave.
We go
save
big and
it.
bold.
Let's go.
Let's get rid of that
open
thing.
this,
Go big
the
and
big
bold.
thing first.
Knock
Okay.
this out.
3, 2, 1, action.
What else we got, Johnny? Man, I mean, how much could there be in
Who
any,
knows?
any-
At this point, who knows what else we have?
boy, I'm
This has
telling
been
you.
amazing. Amazing. You.
We got our own museum here. I
You
think.
have your own museum.
Man,
The Whitman Museum and
wow,
Bar.
it's just incredible what comes into this cellar.
Well,
You never know.
treat people right.
Oh, it's a big box with nothing in it.
What do you got there, John? A Hitler
Is there a
Youth Night?
body in there, John?
I thought it was a Hitler Youth Night.
Careful, Ann. Hit the rafters. Hold on.
Just that one package there?
I'm double checking, but I think so.
Okay, that's fine. How's a Bob Burns going here? Is it still
Keeping up.
cutting?
He's keeping up.
Yeah,
Good old bone.
yeah, good old Bob. You got to bring Bob in here again, you guys. I know you like seeing him, and
Yeah.
my old buddy from high school, you know.
This would be good.
Wow.
You got?
Yeah, I got it. Nice bag.
Two nice
I like
bags.
that bag, yeah. Oh, there's two of them in there, okay.
Couple of bags, Dad, your favorite.
Yeah, two bags. But what a good logo they have on them, all right. This
Good
should
looking
be
bags.
should be promising, guys. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, I already see what we got here. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is coming from Father again.
That's what I
And his father's habit is, I don't want anything unless it is absolutely
Perfect, huh?
perfect. Look at that.
Immaculate.
Look at that. Look at that Luftwaffe sword. Look at the leather. Look at the gilt. Look at the wire. Look at the beautiful cross guard and
Hanger.
fittings on that.
And you know what a lot of people love? Look at the length.
Yeah, it's not
That's
a bad length either.
tall, That's a tall officer.
Yeah. Look at that leather. Original leather like that, guys. Oh my goodness. You just look at that hanger.
Crisp.
The hanger is brand new.
Yeah, everything's brand new.
Oh, Father, the stuff that you collected. Oh, it was beautiful. Wow.
You think it's an acorn too on top of everything else?
I don't
It's too
know,
hard.
but
You can't tell with these.
but look at the gild on
Yeah,
the.
that's 100%.
Yeah, it's not even worn.
No.
Nothing. Oh. And
It's a Waresburg
Waffenamt.
with a Waffenamt. Nice.
Waffenamt. It's a
Waresburg.
it's a Waresburg. Yeah. Wow, what a.
Beautiful sword.
Is there any point in even pulling out the rest
I
of
know
it?
it's unnecessary.
I don't think there is.
It's gonna be beautiful.
I know from what Father
Want me to
collects,
pull it?
this is the best.
Yeah. That's,
Oh,
that's a
Johnny,
mint,
that
long
is,
left sword. Absolutely perfect.
Mint, mint, mint. It doesn't get. Look at that. It doesn't get any better than that. Wow. How does that survive, something like that?
Well, didn't they only wear these for a few years too? I mean,
Well, the aluminum
Right.
ones, maybe 1938 or so, but I mean, for it to be absolutely perfect. Collectors, this is stuff you just don't see. Look at that thing.
fantastic. Hard
If
to
you
put it
were
down.
going to collect a Luftwaffe sword, how could you not have that in your collection? Man, it just,
That is absolutely
Wow.
top.
oh,
Acorns.
yeah, that's
and
another thing
yeah,
too.
those are nicely done.
You know, usually you'll
Look at
see a
that.
couple of nicks or something around the pommel. Nothing. No nicks. Completely, oh. I've been at this a long time, but you
Yeah,
don't
you
see,
don't see
you don't see a
this.
sword in that that condition. Wow, boy, that's beautiful. Wire and how
Yeah,
tight
the
it
double
is and,
spring wraps.
Oh, just
Fantastic.
and then the Waffenamt on the blade and. Well, I have to say, you know, find a better one than that.
Yep.
There is no such thing. Wow. What else we got, Johnny?
One last sword.
Another one from Father. Oh,
Now everybody knows where their
wow.
donations are going.
Look at this. Oh,
Pass the plate, right?
you know when you,
Take it easy.
this is a
Oh wow.
police officer, but when you see them, you know, the knot has always been put on later or
Right.
something. That is the original knot to the sword, and look at the condition of that too. Oh, never comes better than that. Oh my. Let's see what the scabbard looks like. Look at that. They're
Mint?
incredible.
Wow.
Incredible. And it's got a rural knot, so he's a rural policeman.
Wow.
Wow, look at the beautiful insignia too.
You got that
Isn't
on?
that great? Did this guy ever wear it, I wonder? Boy, by the looks of it, I don't know.
Isn't there SS on the blade sometimes?
Well, it's according to the vintage it was made and the producer, but we'll look and see. Wow, look at that paint. The paint on the scabbard is brand new.
It is.
Where are you going to find stuff like this? No,
No,
not
it's
brand.
not
No, I don't mean that. I mean, it's period,
You
but
just
it's
see a
still,
little wear to the ring. See that?
Yeah, well, you want to see that
Yeah, you wanna
because
see
the
that.
guy
Yeah,
wore the
it
damn
needed to be
thing. You
worn a
know?
little bit.
Yep.
3 times.
Well, let's see who made
Wow.
this beautiful thing. Oh, look at the blade too. Oh, absolutely
Oh,
fabulous.
oh, stop.
Oh, oh, we gotta stop this video.
This is getting a little
Everything is just
too much. It's
too
gonna be
much.
too much.
I mean, you can't even believe it. It's so. Wow.
So funny.
Watch out there.
But that's. But that's
I got you.
that is so real. Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
but look at that.
I've never seen that.
Schutz, Polizei,
Mm-hmm.
Zunder something. 100 thing they had. I don't know what all that
No, it's
means.
Frankfurt am Main.
Well, Johnny, we got this fantastic condition police sword. Look at the
Paint.
absolute mint paint and the. I mean, this is unquestionably
Original.
an original.
rural
Look at that;
knot.
it's never been off of it. Beautiful hilt. And then on the blade, what do we got, Johnny?
I don't know. Let's pull it out and see. Hopefully, it's as good on the
Oh,
outside
it's just
as it is on the
incredible.
inside. Oh,
Look at that etching. Yeah.
Not only is it mint,
Wow.
but that is
And real. That is so original that it just, it screams at you. Wow.
Wow.
So it says,
Schutzpolizei.
Schutzpolizei, 100 or something. I know they did that. They had groups of 100 in the police for some reason.
Yeah.
And Comrade, whatever it is, I
And
don't know.
Frankfurt Main, also,
Yeah.
so it's for Frankfurt,
Well,
for police in
David
Frankfurt.
Goldsmith can probably tell us something about that, but
Wow.
that is, look at the two eagles on it. And collectors, this is a absolutely original thing that is just phenomenal.
Ridiculously rare. I've never seen.
I wonder if this was awarded to one individual.
Oh, must
for
have
some-
been.
Maybe he was the head of the 100
Frankfurt
police group
yeah,
or something.
like this. The rural police outside of Frankfurt, something like
Oh
this.
boy, that is really, really. Who made this thing?
Cribs.
Carl Julius Craig. Oh my God! There's still more.
What a video!
There's still more on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at the maker.
Jetzt zur Erinnerung an meinen
Carl
Dienstzeit.
Julius and Craig.
1938 to 1939.
Let me just see that.
Zur Erinnerung.
Yeah, it's in
classic.
memory of. It was probably given to the guy that was in charge of this 100 police force,
Yeah.
and he retired or whatever. And
38 to 39.
oh
What the-
man,
yeah. You got this, Avi?
oh,
Yeah, I got it. What a
I'm
Those
telling you,
nice.
collectors. I don't know. I can't fathom all the tremendous things that have come in here. I mean, these are museum
Incredibly rare and museum items.
museum
They really
quality
should be.
things, and boy, I thank you so much for
Yeah. Yeah.
sending these things.
And trusting a
and-
trustworthy individual with these beautiful
Well,
things.
I hope I can live up to what all this is, but it's
You've done that for
wow,
50
stuff
years.
like this is just you never see it.
I've never
And you
seen it.
notice also the blade is nickel plated instead of the usual matte
Yeah.
finish because it was a
Full
special
quality.
special thing.
Full quality. Wow.
Who was the maker on that? I forget.
Krebs.
Krebs. Yeah. Oh, Carl George Krebs too. They did a wonderful, wonderful job. Wow, what a beautiful sword.
Phenomenal.
And look at the paint on it and all. I mean, it's just like it's just came out of a factory almost. But I think the official that was given the sword may have worn it a few times by
Yeah.
the looks of the portopee.
A few times.
It must have been a real honor to get a sword like that.
Yeah, I think it's an honor sword is what it is.
It was kind of like, you know, you've been our guy for.
Well, he's clearly in a key position. He's in the top 100.
Schutzpolizei, Kunder,
That's the Hundert,
Searer
yeah.
or something,
Hundert's
Frankfurt,
shop.
Maine. Yeah, so he was from Frankfurt. Wow. I'm afraid to keep going on. I mean, this stuff is just, it just blows you away. The quality and, wow.
Historic.
Boy, I'll tell you guys, I'm so lucky and appreciative
You've earned it.
to get this stuff. You guys are and girls are just the best. I mean, I can't believe it. This is some video. I know it's going on for hours and hours, but
I don't think they'll complain.
I wanted to show you this stuff, and I can understand if it's too much and you're sound asleep, but wow. Well, here we go, John. I mean, we've
right.
been. God, the stuff is.
Unreal. Thank you, everyone, for sending in beautiful
Oh,
things.
thank you too for sending them. I'm so. I mean, I'm just. I gotta
Rolled
go
over.
to bed after
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I mean, it's just the stuff is so
Special.
absolutely
Phenomenal.
special. You're right.
Unique.
And we got one more.
Last
And
bag.
this is going to be the mismatched bayonet.
Yeah, this
It's
is
all
gonna be the-
ground up. Or,
Yeah, it's gonna
I don't know what it's going to be, but
undermine the whole thing. Here we go.
we got to finish up the video. I'm sorry it's been so long, collectors, and
I'm done.
I'm sorry we all got a little looped.
Well,
But,
I'm done.
I'm not gonna,
Good man.
if you're mad at that, I don't blame you. But
Yeah, you're watching the wrong channel.
but where are you going to see stuff like this?
No.
Where are
Only here.
you going to see stuff like this? Oh, and well, I don't have to go through it all. You saw it, but
No, anybody who knows this is
uh,
rare.
Johnny keeps saying he wants to buy everything.
I'll
you know, but,
I'll take all of it.
you better take a mortgage out, I think, though.
More than that.
It just. So we got one more dagger. This is going to be the sharpened up K98
I haven't looked. You ready?
mismatch. I'm ready. And if it's not good, oh, come on, give me a break. I mean, this is just I can't. Are you serious? You put that in
I
there?
did not.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
I'll let you explain that.
Oh, collectors. Look at the porta-p and wow. Type 1 chain with a DRGM in there. You see that, Johnny?
Yeah, I do.
I think you're kidding. You fudged this in, didn't
I
you?
did not. I just swear I did not.
It can't be
No,
that there's
no.
this much great stuff. Oh, look at the grip.
Look at the anodizing.
Yeah, look at the anodizing and
The little shade of lacquer
Yeah.
still
Oh,
on there.
it's,
Just,
and I love these.
Knot.
The knot's fantastic, and I love these keychain things. You see that all the
Yeah.
time. You know, people say, "Oh, you put that keychain." No, they the SS officers didn't want to buy that extra special clip.
Oh, okay.
And this adapted the sword clip
Directly to the snap.
yeah, so they had
Yeah.
one clip, and that's, you know, in those
Yeah, makes
days
it easy.
times were tough, and wow, look
Keep
at
it
this.
simple.
It's a Type 1 chain. Look at the condition of the links.
Unreal.
Are you sure you
Condition, the
didn't
entire
take
thing.
this,
No,
Johnny? Is that
no,
really
no.
what was in the box?
I'm just opening the boxes. I'm just opening the boxes. I'm telling you.
There's a veritable fortune in these boxes
Yeah.
from Father. Wow.
Look at the links. My
Oh, the links are absolutely incredible.
perfect.
The beauty of them, and the links. It's Type 1, so they normally didn't blacken
Right.
them.
Correct.
So, but look at the pebbling in the backgrounds, and a absolute 100% anodized scabbard. We'll look at the back. I mean, it just.
It's everything you want to see.
Yeah, there's that. The Type 1 chain has that style Coulter-Zykin
Yep,
stamped deep
that's right.
in it, whereas the Type 2 wasn't that deep.
Wasn't that
you know?
deep? Yep.
And another thing I see, okay, there's a gal mark here, and you see that many, many times on chained SSs where they were just using up the old parts.
Cross guards. Yeah, sure.
Because the nickel guards or the early type thing, and look at the condition of the grip.
Unreal.
Oh,
The knot. Ugh.
and the knot is fantastic. Just absolutely phenomenal. Look at that, collectors. Wow. Can you imagine that hanging on your wall? And you could look at that your whole life and enjoy it. And then when you're done with it,
Right.
make a lot of money.
Yep.
It's hard to imagine that a dagger like this is just not going to go up and up and up and up. Wow. What a beautiful thing. I wonder what the blade looks like.
It's all rusted up,
Oh.
I'm sure. Retipped.
Let's see how the...
The ball is.
The tip is still good. Oh. Oh man, how are we blessed with all this
Well,
stuff? You guys are just the best.
Years of your hard work.
Wow, is that? Well, we're gonna look at
Yeah.
the blade.
Have
You
a
ready,
pick. Yeah,
Johnny?
I'm trying to be
Oh,
nice and
it's
tight.
solid coming out. It
Yeah.
feels wonderful
Oh,
coming out.
it looks
just with the-
wonderful already.
Oh, look at it so far. It's absolutely full mint. Look at that. Oh, look at that, collectors. We haven't even gotten it out of the scabbard. Look at that blade. Look at the anodine, the graining on it, and the lettering, and I don't know. We must be doing something wrong. It can't be that we can get this wonderful, wonderful
You
things.
do the right things.
Well, let's look at the rest of it. Oh, just a phenomenal. Well, collectors, you're looking at the best of the best in the chained SSs, and then it's a Type 1 along with it. And, and just
So Mark,
just
what you want?
phenomenal. We see these group of mark pieces very often on early chained
down,
SSs, and it was just the using up of
That's
parts, and it's a normal thing almost. I don't know, 30-40% of them have that, but you can see that it is just fantastic, and look how the blade is fit, and it just doesn't get any better than that, collectors. Johnny, you've been around. Is that a nice chained SS, or
It's the best I've ever seen.
does it get any better than
Does
that?
not get any better than that. That's the best
No,
I've ever
that's
seen. It has everything you want.
that is the absolute top of the line, the best of the best. And look at the chain.
It's heavy
too.
nickel chain.
Yeah. Well, the Type 1s were nickel plated, and as a result, a lot of times you'll see age or rust on them and all. Look at that chain.
Yeah.
There's not a sign of any rust in any.
Beautifully done.
And
I love the anodizing with the lacquer right
yeah,
up against the guards
you
where
can
you
see
see
the
it's still
lacquer
protected.
all through there,
Yeah.
And then on the back side, you see this heavy stamped Kulterzeichen
Yep.
on the Type 1s, but you don't see it on the Type 1s. It's kind of light
Type
stamped.
2s, yeah.
And it's just, that's what you want to, wow, and the clip.
Nice and springy.
Well, that was kind of a,
It's the best I've ever seen.
best I've ever seen too. I mean, that is, for somebody that, I guess I hate to say it, I'm embarrassed to say it, but for somebody that has the money
Means.
and they understand what that is, you are not going to get a better
No.
Type 1 chain, full anodized scabbard, beautiful grip. The knot is tremendous, and the blade is stone mint. What else is there?
I don't think there is anything else.
That's wow.
Wow, is right.
Why are we so blessed to get all this great stuff?
Yeah.
And why are you collectors so blessed too? Because you have the opportunity to take a shot at it. Although that one, boy, I have a couple of chained SSs in my collection, but that one I'm thinking, wow. All right, guys, you just look at that stuff.
Yeah. If you don't see anything you like, then you're watching the wrong channel.
I agree. So that's where we're at, guys, and I want to thank you for watching this,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and I want to say that Johnny and I probably both feel honored
Absolutely.
to be able to have the opportunity to
Handle such things.
handle
and-
stuff like this.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go all over the internet. I don't care where you go, whether you go to England or China or wherever it is. I just don't think
You don't
gonna
find
see,
these kinds of things.
things of this quality.
Right.
And that's what we're here for.
Yeah,
And
it is.
it
Well,
as both of us are collectors, this kind of stuff, the problem is that, we want it ourselves. I mean, how could you not want something like this? And
right.
the last few daggers we saw were just the best
Truly
of the
phenomenal.
best.
Yeah.
And
We
if
can't do
you're-
this in every video.
No,
Can't promise.
no, you can't. But
What comes out of the box comes out of the box, but you're getting wonderful things because.
well, I'm so honored. That,
well, you've been doing this for a
it
very
comes
long
in
time, and you're honest. You treat people right, so.
Yeah, but
good
it's
for you.
it's
You deserve it.
so for you guys that I know it's expensive things and all, and probably a lot of people are can't maybe put together the amount of money that it takes, but for those that do, it's these are the top of the top
It is.
in the collecting world that I know anyhow. So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we're sorry we maybe had a few more than we should have, Johnny. We ran out
I think we
of
did about
ice
right.
even,
We're down to
yeah.
nothing here.
But I
you.
appreciate you watching, and I'm sorry for how long it is, and we'll see you next time, I guess, right?
Indeed. Look forward to
Yeah.
it.
All right, Johnny.
Thank you, collectors.
Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.
See ya.